Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another 2v2 challenge. Very high level challenge today again. It's pretty much a rematch of what we saw a few weeks ago. Can't remember the exact score. Was it 6-5 or 7-6 in the end last time? It's basically the rematch between the same players. So ExCaL and Logica versus Size and Crazy. Now I've changed some of the stream settings today. Not much. Well, I did try to change them drastically, but it actually failed the first time. Look at it, it didn't go live. So I've changed them down a little bit, but yeah, let me know if there's any buffering or any lag or any problems or any glitches or anything with the stream. There shouldn't be, but hopefully not. So yeah, massive challenge today. This one is sponsored, I believe, by... I don't even know who this one's sponsored by, to be honest. Is it Lucifer or ExCaL+Logica this time? Okay, so yeah, I think it's ExCaL+Logica. $50 for the prize today for the winning team. I just need the players to join the game. That would be a nice start. Need to also check what the first map is. Just bear with me 1 second. Fallen Empire. Okay, so see, we've got a bit of drama here before the game's even started. We got bottom. You won last challenge. So DK Crazy and DM Ammo played against ExCaL+Logica and Clan Wars. I think they played a load of games, like something like 7 or 8 games, maybe 10. And DK Crazy reported some, but then he deleted his clan. Now that's like really frowned upon in Clan Wars. You don't want to be deleting your clan because the enemy clan played a load of games, but then you deleted the clan, so it has to go through an admin then. So it caused them a little bit of issues. But yeah, Zero Hour is often funny like that because me, ExCaL, and Crazy played in a 3v3 and we were all friendly and we won a 3v3. Remember a while back against Google, Size, and Boyka, if you remember that. But now actually here it's turned a bit sour because DK Crazy deleted his clan. I think it's because Logica said something to him or something DK Crazy wasn't happy with Logica about. I don't know if Logica even said anything, to be honest, but DK Crazy thought he would get his own back. To be honest, he might have been drunk. ExCaL did say he was drunk, so yeah, now there's a bit of drama. So yeah, DK Crazy and Big Size are going to team up against ExCaL and Logica. We've got ExCaL on the top right. He's going to be against DK Crazy in the bottom right. Top left, we've got Logica, and bottom left, we've got Big Size. Size against Logica, ExCaL against Crazy. Super high level 2v2. What more can you want? Big Size is same weight. Drink of choice today is actually a banana milkshake, homemade. 1 banana, a tiny little bit of white hot chocolate. I know it's weird. And cold milk. Blend it and drink it. Oh my god! And there's loads of milk, by the way. So it's like it's more milk than anything else. But just with the banana, it makes it healthy. With the little bit of white chocolate, it makes it taste nice. That's my recommendation for today. Yo, Mohammed Khalif, welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. What's your score predictions? The bot is back active, by the way. If you type !help, you can see the bot commands. I've upgraded it, so there's a few more commands you can do now. But yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Ryan Crump even. Cyrus D, Abbas, Arabic name guy, Zero Last Drop. Welcome everyone. And welcome to the first game. So we've got Big Size in the bottom left with the China Vanilla. Bottom right, we've got USA Vanilla for DK Crazy. Top right, we've got China Vanilla for OOE ExCaL. And top left, we have got for Logica, the yellow USA Vanilla. So yeah, this is a preset matchup on a preset map. So no doubt both teams will have a plan. It looks like DK Crazy is going for some kind of drop, or no eco. He's doing a 5-base. Logica going for a double barracks opening, and DK Crazy just preparing a drop with a 5-base, doing a war factory behind that. So variation in those two. And then we've got 2 war factories for ExCaL versus the 2 war factories of Big Size. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. DK Crazy is faster with his drop, and he is going to the center. He's not going to find anything there though. There's no second supply there for either player at the moment. DK Crazy now just hovering around. He's going to find a dozer though, and he's going to stop ExCaL from getting his second supply. Meanwhile, there's a drop coming from Logica on Big Size. Probably going to get inside one of these tents. Size probably won't engage that because 3 missile defenders will take that out. ExCaL's dozer, first one has gone down, and now ExCaL has prepared a troop crawler. That was a nice drop by DK Crazy. And now Big Size will need to crush this missile defender. Is he going to do it though? Looking pretty bad for the dozer. Just can't quite do it. And now his gats are losing actually to the 10. So yeah, not the greatest of starts for Big Size. Lost 1 dozer and 1 gat, but he does have more units out than ExCaL. Meanwhile, Big Size now going to send his gats across the map. And probably try to save Crazy. Crazy does have a 5-base, and Logica has a lot of infantry. Big drop now from Logica combined with the gats of ExCaL. That's going to be pretty hard to deal with because the laser locks will just own these and own these. So yeah, they're going to need to probably send these gats back. I think sending them there is probably a death trap. Laser lock's going to come in very, very fast still. 2 supplies. 2 war factories, 1 supply. Crazy's going to get his thing laser locked here. He's not paying attention for a second. Gats do come in. They need to target down the missile defenders. Laser lock comes in for DK Crazy, but so far it looks like the laser lock and the attacks have been better for the top team. There's now a drop here from Logica, and the trucks are going to try and come in and get the crush. You're going to lose a Chinook probably. But meanwhile, DK Crazy is in a tight situation. He's got a nice defense here, kinda, with the 5-base and with the 2 gats, but still a bit of a weird situation. Meanwhile, Size is now on 2 supplies, so they've got the economic advantage down below. But if they kill one of DK Crazy's Chinooks here, or stop him collecting for a while, then I probably would give the advantage to the top team. ExCaL's not even bothered about expanding to a second supply right now. He's just pumping out units at DK Crazy. Laserlock comes in on Big Size's gat. Now, Size, what is he doing? Now he's on 2 supplies. He needs to pump out more units and help DK Crazy even more because Crazy's in a bad situation now. Laserlock comes in on the gat, and ExCaL is going to get in range of hitting these units. Now this is such a nice combination of the gats and the missile defenders. It's very, very hard to break. Very, very nice team play and very, very nice strategy. No doubt ExCaL came up with it. He's a mastermind of these kind of strats. What I always find with the DK Crazy and Size team is that DK Crazy is always the one making the play or making the double. Usually what I see anyway. And then we saw it there. He was going for potentially killing Logica's second supply, killing the Chinooks. Is DK Crazy going to get kicked again like he got kicked last night? needs to start dropping down the barracks, and he is doing that. Now it's going to be big size against 2. They're going to be outposts. Is ExCaL hunted? I think he might be hunted. I think he got hunted by the missile defenders there. But yeah, I don't know if that makes any difference really, because GATs and missile defenders is pretty much all the top team need. Nice little build order from Logica, just nice defense all round. But yeah, GATs versus outposts. I mean, yeah, that's what I kind of see when I see these games. I always see DK Crazy is the one who makes the play, and if Size and Crazy win, it's usually orchestrated somehow by DK Crazy. Whereas Size hasn't really done anything special here. Size told me off last time for slating him too much, but I'm not slating him. I'm just saying he's done two splice, 2 war factory, spanned a load of GATs, but like it's not been a very much impact like at all. The impact plays are the drop from Logica combined with the attacking aggressive stance of ExCaL. So yeah, it looks like the bottom team are gonna concede this first game. It won't be reversed as far as I'm aware. Q8 is top of the points, by the way, because he made like 2 lots of $100 donations. So yeah, the bot gives him a load of points. Maybe I should reduce that a little bit, but yeah, Q8 is right up there. I think for $200 donations, he probably does need to be rewarded somehow, and that's probably one of the little ways I can reward him. Okay, so missile defenders here from DK Crazy, gonna laser lock a truck. Is he gonna laser lock the GAT as well, or just run away with his V? Like, they're doing good damage here against ExCaL, but I don't really know if it's enough. It's just this missile defender GAT combo. It's just so hard. Any tanks or anything you produce, or any GATs or flamers get laser locked, and then the GATs just tank all the damage. So yeah, nice try by the bottom team, but even better play and better try by the top teams. They're gonna go 1-0 up for Clan OOE, Logica, and ExCaL. Size is thinking about trying, but yeah, I think if you're gonna beat Logica and ExCaL, you need to have like a super solid plan that needs to be executed well and go well no matter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you need to have a super good strategy, and it has to be executed to a T. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Logica and ExCaL go 1-0 up. Crazy and Size can see the first game. That's a different opener to previous, because last time Crazy and Size were actually the ones to go 1-0 up, but this time ExCaL and Logica continuing their wins from last time, because they won the last game. They won the final decider, of course. But last set was actually very close. So yeah, Big Size collected the most, and it says he killed at like 28 units, but yeah, I think maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Size. I think it was mainly, is it mainly Logica? Mainly Logica that orchestrated the win there. The bigger and better drops, whereas DK Crazy's drops weren't actually that good. Yeah, it killed one of ExCaL's dozers, but it didn't really do a lot apart from that. So yeah, probably been a bit harsh on Size. It's probably DK Crazy underperformed there, or not underperformed. It probably would beat 99% of other players, but when you're playing against these, it's a whole new ball game. Tournament Island. It's going to be the map. Just grab a quick drink of my banana milkshake. Don't mind if I do. They're all team one. Like ExCaL says be right back, but he's probably not be right back. They're probably just discussing a strategy here. common strategy. If you're thinking of a strat, you need a bit of time. Just say your mouse is broken, you need new batteries or something. Wrath of Munster, welcome, man. Are you from Ireland, by the way? McWignall70 says, I saw you speaking some French. Do you mean when I wrote anglais to try and confuse them? That I didn't speak English. Nah, the only things I can say in French is, what can I say? Je suis à la montagne. When I'm in France. That's all I say. Je suis à la montagne. I don't even know if that makes sense. I think it means I live, or I want to say I'm from the mountains, because technically it's true. Anyway, back to the game. We've got DK Crazy playing as the GLA Vanilla. We've got Big Size playing as the China Vanilla. And then we've got Logica playing as GLA Vanilla. And obviously ExCaL playing as China Vanilla. So it's a mirror all round. Pretty much all round you're going to see this. Truck rush from ExCaL, of course there is. But it's going to give plenty of time for Size... Sorry, what am I on about? With Crazy to worry about it, because he had seen it come in for a while. The question is, where's the terrorist? And also, where is that properly boxed off or not? So it looks like DK Crazy's just not interested in defending against this truck at all. Like, where is the terrorist? Or is he just not interested in making terrorists? He just wants to kill this with a technical instead. He's going to lose probably at least one worker. Nice micro so far, but then at the front here, he has lost this worker. Meanwhile, Logica's blocked off his entrance with a tunnel, and a tunnel here as well. And Size is preparing an airfield, as well as sending a GAT over to DK Crazy. But this truck is keeping Crazy busy. Is there going to be a scrap deny? There is. And did he cancel it? I didn't quite see the cash. Technical coming through from Logica is not going to achieve anything. A TNT does go down, might kill some technicals, but he's not sure what that was, to be honest. Complete waste of Terror Tech there, but I would say it was shut down nicely by the bottom team, but he kind of knew that stuff was there. I think he clicked it and then just kind of forgotten about it. Next attack now from Logica. This one is a tech RPG, and they're both going to alternate waves, so maybe they're going to hit the dozers, perhaps. Big Size is already on mix, and he's not going to shoot the technical. Could cost him the oil if that's the TNT. I don't know if it is or not. Trying to... Oh, Tech RPG going to hunt one dozer of Big Size. And then the other one here is back here. So has that got anything inside of it? I don't think so. But he might actually kill some MiGs. He's going to kill 2 MiGs here and get some veterancy. That's a really good hit there from Logica. Sacrificing 2 technicals to kill 2 MiGs. And a dozer. Okay, he lost a couple of RPGs as well, but overall that's worth it. And it's keeping Size distracted as well. So more aggression from the top team. Super Tech is now in play for DK Crazy. Technical coming through again, and this is a Tech RPG on Size's dozer once again. Going for the dozer hunt. Don't think Logica would be the normal player to be doing that as often if it wasn't for ExCaL. I'm sure ExCaL will be saying dozer hunt him. Like, you go back to when ExCaL wasn't playing and you wouldn't normally see him do that. Size now dropping down another airfield. Surprised he's not repairing his dozer though, which is interesting. Logica and ExCaL, they only have one dozer here, and actually these technicals might spot it. They are going through. And it looks like they might hit it. Even if they sacrifice themselves, pretty sure they're going for it. Yeah, Super Techs are actually going to escape. There's actually 2 Super Techs. ExCaL, ironically, is the one to get dozer hunted here. There's mines there, so needs to be careful. Now, the War Factory's going to get shut down. I'd say the bottom team have got this quite comfortably, actually. Beacon has been placed by Size just to check there's no tunnel there. Why is he... Maybe he's just saying there could be a tunnel there. MiGs come through and hit the quads, kill 3 quads. I'd say this is well played by the South team, to be honest. Despite that weird truck situation, Crazy actually handled it real well. He didn't use a terrorist. He just I think he got the scrap from the first truck, but then the flamers that were consistently sent by ExCaL, then he's managed to get himself a super tech. So yeah, DK Crazy, MVP right here. 2 super techs now for DK Crazy. Again coming in, going to probably close down the tunnel of Logica. ExCaL quits, gives Logica the power, but I really don't think he can win in this situation. Even with the power, against 2 very, very top tier players, like twice the actions per minute. One can attack here, one can attack here. He doesn't even have his oils as well. I think he's going to get slightly overwhelmed. I forgot to tell him, by the way, they need to leave, but actually ExCaL did already leave. So yeah, Logic is going to try to stay and win. Now, if this was ExCaL, I'm pretty sure he'd stay and fight to the bitter end and stay until like the last building. But I don't think Logic is going to do that. I think... ooh, that was a big hit there. Fortunately for the South team, the power didn't actually go down. Yeah, the fact that he doesn't have them 2 oils over there is a massive game changer. The bottom team are already making markets. DK Crazy's playing hardcore here. Two black markets and obviously they're thrown down all at the same time. 7.5k investment. Good job, Vinayak, adding some rules in the chat. Yeah, I think Logic is going to try one big attack here, but I think he's going to quit soon. As soon as he sees that he's already on buggies and stuff, I don't think it's going to bode very well. He is still on power, though. He is still on power. He's repairing his power, and he's got 3 arms dealer spam. But I think if this attack gets repelled, which I think ultimately it will with this amount of MIGs out, another airfield being dropped down, I think DK Crazy probably could hold this by himself, never mind with the support of the napalm mix. Yeah, GG. Well played by the South team. That's very, very nice. So their plan there at the top team, OE's plan was to double Crazy. Then the TNT was supposed to hit Crazy, and then the truck rush and Flamers was supposed to hit Crazy. But Crazy handled it real well, and yeah, Logic's TNT wasn't actually that great. It went straight to its death, and then he had the chance to kill the technicals, but didn't force fire the ground or anything. So yeah, very, very nice. There's multiple napalm on the same spot do additional damage, Rainer says. Yeah, I think the answer to that is yes. So, for example, if you shoot with 3 MIGs with napalm, then it won't create what's called a firestorm. A firestorm is like a big ball of fire where it just keeps burning for ages and kills a hell of a lot of stuff. But yeah, if you use 4 MIGs with napalm, then you do create the firestorm. You can do it without napalm as well, but it won't do half as much damage. Yo, Pret, welcome, by the way. If you keep missing the start, I don't know how you're missing the start, because I post on Facebook, I post on Twitter, I post on game replays, and this stream was set up since yesterday. So if you go on my channel and press on where it says videos and choose the drop down called upcoming live streams, and then you can click on the live stream and set yourself a reminder. That's how you do it. Otherwise, I don't know if you have to set yourself the notification when you subscribe. You have to click the little bell thing. So yeah, I don't know where you want me to announce it. Someone said is Logica same as guy as Legionnaire? Nah, it's not. Is there a fake Logica in the chat? It looks like it. Ops Logica. Yo, Rockstar, welcome. Pratt didn't see any. You have to go on my actual channel, and then you'll see all the videos and stuff. It won't show there. You have to. There's a little like a drop down at the top somewhere. I think, and you have to click on it, and there's like an option for videos, option for live streams, and options for upcoming live streams. You have to press on upcoming live streams, and there should only be one other one in there at the moment, which is the grand final on the 11th of December. Don't miss that, by the way. Pepsi said, I think Logica did a huge mistake antagonizing Crazy with the drama thingy at the beginning. Potentially. I think, yeah, if you provoke Crazy and make him a little bit angry, or you provoke anyone and make everyone a little bit angry, it can go one of two ways. One, it can fluster them and make them make mistakes and make them angry and play bad. Or two, it can make them focus extra hard because they really want to get the win. So, I think here DK Crazy really wants to get the win. The level of play we just saw from him then was extremely good. Well, DK Crazy playing as the China tank versus ExCaL as the USA Air Force in the top right. We've got Big Size going as the Air Force in the bottom left, and then at the bottom right we've got Logica as the China tank. Now, I know Size knows how to play this. He will drop 3 missile defenders and a fire base on top of the tank, I believe. And then DK Crazy, I think, will send his units to the air. That's what he told me the best way to play it, because he says he's played this tens of thousands of times. Or maybe not tens of, he's played it hundreds or thousands of times. So yeah, he will drop 3 missile defenders and a fire base. I don't know. I don't know if I like that on this map, because what if Logica just sends GATs straight here? So Firebase drop does come in. One truck is going to get killed, but the other one is going to kill all of the missile defenders, it looks like. Missile defender drop here from ExCaL on the dozer. It does kill the dozer, so the drop has completely gone down, but it did kill 2 trucks. And ExCaL is now going to put his missile defenders in. So he's helped Logica right now. Big Size coming in with the... This isn't a drop, this is just harassing ExCaL, I think, slowing him down. He's now queued up to collect some supplies from ExCaL's supply. Firebase being placed down here, but there are actually 2 firebases here. One is actually hidden inside of the rock, which I actually really like. I don't know if you could kind of say that's silly on the map, but yeah, the firebase is actually inside the rock. These rocks you can just pass through nice and easy. I think this firebase will go down, to be honest. But the question is, how long can Size hold on for? He's got a firebase here and some nice laser locks here on this GAT, and he's got a barracks drop down here from ExCaL, trying to double Big Size. But I think DK Crazy is going to break through, and DK Crazy is again single-handedly, well, not again, but he is single-handedly going to win this game. He looks like he's going to break through here. He's going to stop this oil capture. I can't really see a way ExCaL's going to hold on with that, only 1250. Yes, he's got missile defenders here, but what is he really going to laser lock? I think the left team have got this completely sorted, to be honest. I don't know if ExCaL played... I don't know if he played 100% the best here. Big Size is holding on. ExCaL's getting wrecked just by a troop crawler and a few GATs. So yeah, I think the right team did a bit of a mishap here. I think it might be ExCaL's fault. Because DK Crazy hasn't done anything super special. He just literally queued a troop crawler and some GATs, which is kind of to be expected. DK Crazy probably think, why is that Chinook not dying? But it's actually because it's actually just belongs to Big Size. Okay, so we've got some GATs coming in single file from Logica, just being forced to their death really, but there is some nice laser logs coming in from ExCaL, so maybe they can hold here, but it's not looking good. We've got a Vet 3 GAT actually from Crazy, and Logic are now pushing through here and doing a little bit of damage. We actually got our first V out from Big Size now. Now with the 100% micro focus, you should be able to take down these gats nice and easy. But yeah, ExCaL's main base is under a lot of threat. ExCaL's getting 2 oils. I think Size will actually stop this one, so he's only on 1. Meanwhile, DK Crazy's one and truly inside of the base of ExCaL. Triple G from Logica, double G from Big Size, double G from DK Crazy. Is ExCaL going to stay? Is he going to select his stuff? He's going to think about it. Yeah, they did a very nice game here, Big Size and DK Crazy. But yeah, they did exactly what I said. Big Size has played this matchup hundreds of times, he said, and it paid off there. It did the fire base and the missile defenders to keep tank busy. And actually, yeah, ExCaL went to help and drop. I don't think that drop really was needed. Probably should have gone on someone else. Or maybe would it be better for the USA Air Force just to do a no eco? I think probably. Now ExCaL's trying with the gats. But against a full focus of micro from Big Size with these Vs, they really shouldn't be achieving anything. Does he have the gat chain upgrade? No, he doesn't. DK Crazy's now dropping down to CC. He is level 3, so he will get artillery. Mines, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, does he not get mines until later for his tank? I always forget. No, I think he does get mines. Okay, so yeah, ExCaL's continuing to try. There are ECMs out now for him, but there's a hell of a lot of gats out for DK Crazy. Now going in the main base of ExCaL. I don't think there's anything he can do against this, to be honest, because he doesn't have chain guns himself. So his gats will just get eaten up. I think when ExCaL sees this in his base, he's gonna panic a little bit. I suppose one consolation is he could get Big Size out here. Big Size doesn't have a hell of a lot. He does have search and destroy Vs though. And a GG comes through from ExCaL. And Crazy and Size are going to go 2-0 up. So yeah, big well played for them. Went 1-0 down and now they are 2-1 up. So yeah, very well played. Big Size actually collected the most there. I was surprised about that. So yeah, GG well played to them. They're 2-1 up. Moving on to the next match. Yo, Carl Castillo, Coastline Stealth Talks. Welcome to any Russian-speaking people in the chat, by the way. Primarily, this is an English channel, so if you can keep it to English in the chat if you know English, but I don't mind the odd person talking a little bit of Russian if that's the only thing you know. So yeah, Vinayaka source muted someone or something, but they're only talking a little bit of Russian. We don't mind that. There are a lot of Russian viewers. Coastline World. Lewis Baddis, Jawad, Sniper Man, Firelord, welcome everyone. Okay, this is potentially going to be a long one. We've got Tox and Stealth versus Tox and Stealth. Very interesting. I think it's going to be a long bunkery one somehow. Could be quick, could be a double TNT from either player, let's see. From either team, I mean. Okay then, so top left we've got Big Size as the GLA Tox. Bottom left we've got DK Crazy with the orange GLA Stealth. Top right we've got GLA Stealth for also ExCaL in the purple. And bottom right we've got Logica as the GLA Tox in the yellow. Best of 13 tonight as far as I'm aware. So yeah, it's first to win 7 games. There's a little bit of the rules and stuff in the description. Not rules, it just tells you if it's best of 13, who sponsored it, what the prize is and stuff like that. So yeah, if you check the description below the donation link, you can find some of the rules there. So yeah, we've got 2 supplies for Big Size, 2 supplies for DK Crazy. He's got the more what's considered unsafe, I would say, on this map, because this supply is more out in the open, whereas this one here is kind of easier to deal with. We've got ExCaL doing a double tunnel here, whereas Big Size, sorry, DK Crazy even only doing one. Actually, it's quite an imbalanced map, you could say, because this one here is easier to bunker off. Okay, there's still a gap though, I suppose. Is it a little bit wider on DK Crazy's side? I don't know. Yeah, so he's gone for a similar style, but actually ExCaL's workers are still kind of vulnerable. But the RPGs, once they go in there, it will still be kind of safe, but a few workers can go down. Here, they're 100% safe, but his collection rate will probably be a bit slower because he's kind of crammed them in a bit. So Logica's playing as the Tox. He's got a few technicals, RPGs standing around. Technical from Size is in risk of going down, but he evacs 1 terrorist and kills the technical. Very, very nice. There's a scrap deny there, but actually it's not been cancelled. He hasn't got his $200 back. ExCaL comes in against this technical from Size. Size just going to run away and pick up a load of RPGs. So it looks like actually the left team have got a little bit more map control at the moment, and they've won the first few engagements, Tex versus Tex. But ExCaL has actually got his oil faster though. And DK Crazy now getting his oil as well. So actually still kind of even. Load of technicals here now from Logica. ExCaL versus Boyka Grand Finals is 11th of December, by the way, for anyone wondering. 18:30 GMT. Make sure you are there for that. Load of RPGs in this little tent thing now from Logica, gaining a little bit of ground. More technicals coming through now from ExCaL. Both teams now on the oils, but ExCaL is actually getting this oil down the bottom, whereas this team is not able to get this oil just yet at the top. Someone said USA music during a GLA game. Well, now there's GLA music. Technical here from ExCaL. Is that going to go in and kill the oil? Is that a TT? No, it's not. It's just a technical. Oil down there has gone down, but ExCaL did get it. He did get the extra 1k. His palace is already going up. Big Size is on 2 arms dealers, whereas Crazy is already upgrading to his palace. So actually he's ahead in terms of tech, but he's actually not collecting on a decent amount of workers here because his workers are going the long way around. So yeah, ExCaL should be slightly ahead in terms of economy. A lot of RPGs here from Big Size. There's also a lot of quads and RPGs and tanks from the other team as well. So I think the left team here don't have enough firepower at the moment. And Size is a bit of a miss micro there with his technicals. Is going to give Logica probably a super tech. Is that? Actually, it's not. It's not. Logica chose not to get the super tech. Gave some of the rockets to Scorpions instead. And Big Size are getting doubled here at the top now when Crazy is actually nowhere to be seen. Crazy's already trying to get to his first battle bus. Size doing his best to hold on as long as he can. Won't see any sneaky tunnels down the back for either player yet. All the battles kind of been in the middle. But yeah, Crazy's still not collecting the right amount. I mean, he's got 24 point something there, whereas he's got 21 point something. So you can see ExCaL's got a 3k lead in terms of what they've collected, and also ExCaL got the extra 1k from that. So yeah, but DK Crazy's choosing to push down the bottom now with his army of quads and his battle bus. He might be able to go in and clear this. Load of Scorpions out for Logica though. They will be anti-quad at least, but the battle bus with the right micro should be able to take down the Scorpions. Refinery in the middle now taking some damage. ExCaL also first to get that, and this other oil up here as well. So it looks like, looks to me like the right team are taking the initiative and taking the lead of this. Big Size's palace is now going up as well. Logica's palace is nowhere to be seen. Big Size coming in with attack of his own now, trying to push these tunnels back. Does kill the worker that's building that other tunnel. And Size now going to come in with the wraparound with his Scorpions on this army. They need to kill that oil, really. They don't want to wait around. DK Crazy, again, a little bit late to the party, though, with his army of quads and this battle bus. Just kind of key. But there's Jarman versus Jarman here. I think that one's going to snipe the battle bus. Oh, is he going to snipe anything, though? Battle bus here does manage to pick off the buggy, but I think that battle bus is probably doomed now. It does manage to get out, and actually scrapped an eye there. What was that? Was that a CC? Looked like a huge scaffold, whatever it was. Buggy's actually now from DK Crazy as well. But it still looks like the right team have got the advantage at the moment with the double GLA. First market is already in place now for ExCaL, whereas first market for the left team is not anywhere in sight. So yeah, right team definitely have the advantage, although it is only slight. It's quite a big engagement here. The ExCaL managing to hold on to this oil. It's got the buggy dominance at the moment, with the most buggies out. CC being placed down by Big Size. First market is out for DK Crazy, but yeah, the right team definitely taking advantage, and the longer they hold on to that oil, the more advantage they have. And it will black markets. One extra market for ExCaL, which is another advantage. There's actually a sneaky market on this little island here from DK Crazy, actually. I didn't see that one. But yeah, they really do need to kill that oil fast. Don't really know if they can TNT it because there is tunnels all around it. But yeah, they are pushing the left team back now. And I think one of the main reasons is this supply here. 18k. It's 13k. So it's a 5k difference. It's absolutely massive. I don't know why DK Crazy's doing that, to be honest. It's probably cost them the game. Not just that, but one of the major reasons why they've lost this game, I think. First market going up for big size. But even if it turns into a battle of the black markets, the right team will just take the lead and get the scuds up first. So it kind of snowballs from here. Well, not snowballs, but it kind of the advantage carries forward. Massive buggy engagement. DK Crazy is no stranger to these massive long GLA games. We saw one yesterday. One of the most epic GLA mirrors in 2v2 you'll probably ever see. If you missed yesterday's challenge, Germany against Russia, you have to go and watch that. Germany against Russia and Ukraine, I mean. Before I get in trouble for calling Asus a Russian again. It was a simple mistake. Size getting pushed back a lot. There's so many buggies out for ExCaL. Even more being produced back at home. He's on worker shoes. Yeah, Crazy not collecting from this supply well enough has hindered him a lot. Imagine he could be like 2 or 3 more markets ahead now. We could have another 2 because there's 5k in it. If we have that 5k, he could have 5k more of units or 5k more markets, which is 2 more markets. Loads of tunnels going down here. There's no TNT breaking through that. I'm pretty sure of it. There's a hell of a lot of tunnels down. I don't think really anything is breaking through this. Another black market being placed down by ExCaL. Bounty money being cashed in by ExCaL as well. More and more buggies for ExCaL. Only 2 out now for DK Crazy. He does have one of them stealth, but I'm not really sure if that makes any difference at all. He's still making markets. So he's got like 5-ish markets now, whereas ExCal's got 4, 5, and an oil, which counts as 1.6. Oh, and 2 oils actually, and the first scud going down for him now as well. Logica trailing a little bit behind. He's doing all of his markets in the same spot. So if it turns into super weapon wall, that's a big error. Really, they want to be spread around the side of the map. Even those 2 there are too close. Needs to be spread out a little bit more like ExCal's have been. So yeah, if they just hold on to that oil lead and the black market advantage, which they already have, it's turning into a huge advantage for the right team. DK Crazy wants to stick it out. He's building more and more markets. I suppose one advantage is going to be collecting off that for longer, whereas ExCaL will run out on that eventually because he's been collecting it faster. But I still think it's much better to collect the money faster rather than to leave it on the map. You always want, there's money on the map, you want to collect it ASAP. Better in your bank account. You can win better with that money early on than you can with it later on. Talk Trouble Ambush on top of the Jarmans, and the Jarmans do go down. Game is slowing down a hell of a lot, but yeah, with that oil still alive, more markets going down. But ExCaL is actually dropping down stingers as well around his Scud Storm. Probably thinking, why is he doing that? Well, that will be so a Saboteur cannot reset it. Saboteur comes on a bike, it'll get probably one-shotted by the stingers or two-shotted, whatever. First Scud has been beaconed by DK Crazy, and another market has been produced. DK Crazy now sold that tunnel, or it's died. One of the two. Yeah, this has really screwed him, this supply. Really, really screwed him. But ExCaL's nearly mined out. Free, is it? Yeah. ExCaL's collected 6k more, and him himself is only collecting on 2 workers right now. He's still collected 6k more. Okay, still a load of buggies out for DK Crazy somehow. And they do trade off. This has been our longest game yet, I think. If I'm not mistaken. These oils are really hard to kill on the sides because they do have an island. I wonder if it'd be a little bit more interesting if there was another bridge to it. An extra dynamic to add to the map. But this is a really nice map, to be honest. Doesn't really need any changes. So it does look like the game is going to go longer. We're approaching 20 minutes. Logica does have considerably more markets than Big Size. Comparing them to, because they are both the Tox. Size got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whereas Logica has got like 6 just in this area, 7. 8, 9, 10. Whereas ExCaL's just on a load. Another Scud Storm going up for him. Pro Killer, see you later, man. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your comment. Got a rebel from ExCaL. It's more just a scout, I think, and maybe now just distracting him. More just a scout to see what they've actually got and see how many markets they got. And I think they know they've got the market lead now, so information means a lot, and especially if you can see the market count. I suppose the dramatic thing that could happen if you play this long enough, it could mismatch. Yeah, it really could. It really could mismatch if it turns out to be loads and loads of markets and loads of units. That increases the chance of a random mismatch. Could happen, but I still think the right team have got a major advantage. Mark Smart says, I don't understand how viewers get points. If you type in !point system, it will tell you exactly how. It's like for every 15 minutes you watch, you get 1 point. If you subscribe, you get a few points. If you make a donation, you get so many points per dollar you donate. By being active in the chat and all this kind of stuff. I think it's mainly by just watching. It's basically the longest longest viewers, longest view time. That's how. Okay, so BigSize trying his luck here with Scorpion spam, but Logica equally has a lot of units himself. He doesn't have any fortified structure upgrade, which I think at this point in the game when you're floating 6.6k is definitely a worthwhile thing having. Crazy on about 5k, but he's just spent a load. ExCaL's floating almost 7k, but he's also just spent a load. Okay, so ExCaL's first Scud Storm is ready to fire. If I'm not mistaken, it is this one, the one with the beacon. BigSize needs to kill that oil, really. That's the whole point of this attack, no doubt. Crazy coming in with his buggies, and the first Scud Storm is going to fire. Let's go on the cinematic view. The aerial view. Where is that going to hit? Is it going to hit the units here, or is it actually going to go for the markets? That was probably what the Rebel bike was for, to actually do a scout, and he's actually going to hit the palace of BigSize. Yeah, stop BigSize's attack. But BigSize is really... And it didn't even kill the palace. So that wasn't really that great of a Scud Storm. It didn't even kill the palace. I'd be happy to take that Scud Storm. Size beacon in the Scud to be finished now by DK Crazy. Crazy's got himself on the super weapon board. He's got his first Scud out. And I suppose the longer the game goes, maybe the more it evens out, but it could also just spiral out of control with the amount of Scuds on the right. There's a hell of a lot of Scuds going to be fired on this game, this match, no doubt. Crazy coming in with his buggies. He does have a lot of buggies out now, and he is probably trying to take out that oil, but at the moment he's not hitting the oil. I don't understand why they're not killing the oil just yet. I mean, that oil right now is wide open to these buggy attack, and it does now finally shoot the oil. And ExCaL finally loses that oil, but he's had the advantage of that oil for pretty much the entire game. So yeah, massive engagements here. Still just back and forth between these buggies, buses. I feel like BigSize is trailing behind though. Logic is still with no fortified structure upgrade, which I don't understand. Yeah, there's no reason why you wouldn't get a fortified structure at this point, because there is going to be a Scud firing soon. As long as he gets it before that 3-minute mark, I suppose. I don't think it impacts tunnels. I don't think. Crazy switched into a hell of a lot of quads, which is interesting. I suppose he is stealth, so that's all he can make. Maybe he's preparing for a sneak attack. He is approaching 5-star. He's got pretty much the same XP as ExCaL, so he pretty much killed the same. Crazy here with the buggies. Let's pick off a few buggies of ExCaL, but ExCaL has so many super weapons, so many buggies of his own. I suppose these buggies here for DK Crazy are actually stealthed, so that's why he's able to get the first shots off and then run away. So he killed 4 there, whereas I only think like 2 or 3 went down for DK Crazy. Crazy's tunnel seems to be full, unless it was them buggies actually that's been evac'd out. Logica's first Scud Storm is out, and he's dropping down another one in the top right of ExCaL's base. 3 Scud Storms now for DK Crazy, but none on the board for BigSize. I'd say so far from what we've seen in this game, it looked like DK Crazy and ExCaL are leading the way. Actually, DK Crazy especially, with the amount of XP that he's racked up. But ExCaL leading the way in terms of economy, definitely, and map control, securing the oils. One Scud Storm is going to fire in less than, well, almost 20 seconds. There's a lot of battle busters out now from Logica. They're really awkward units, the battle busters. They turn in circle and all that kind of stuff, and their mobility around the map isn't always that great when you've got to turn around and stuff like that, as you just saw there when they were trying to awkwardly get inside a tunnel. But there are a hell of a lot of battle busters out there. Sneak attack is deployed somewhere, but there's so many beacons and so much stuff on the map, I actually don't even know where it is. Is it just in the middle somewhere? It's got to be DK Crazies. Where the fuck is the sneak attack? And one Scud just fired. Where's the Scud? If the Scud hits there, oh my god. Where's the Scud gonna hit? It's actually gonna hit here. But yeah, where was the sneak? Has the sneak just been shut down pretty much straight away? I think it was shut down pretty much straight away. Not the greatest of pops there from DK Crazy. Did lose a few quads, maybe. Did he lose a few? Only one pile of scrap there. Beacon placed by Logica. He's going to push down here with the stealth battle buses. Yeah, Size doesn't have enough here to help, and there's a load of stealth battle buses coming at DK Crazy. These are actually stealth gamma buses as well, because he has the gamma upgrade on the RPG, so this is a really, really tough attack to deal with. A lot of quads here popped from Crazy, and the Scud comes in on one of the super weapons. Does manage to take out one battle bus. Size is counter-attacking with his Scorps. I'm not really sure what they're going to do, to be honest. Scorpions are probably need to be changed up somehow. DK Crazy floating 10k. Anthrax Bomb does come in on the battlefield. Doesn't achieve all that much. Another Scud going to fire, and this one is from ExCaL yet again. Where is this one going to hit? It's actually on that one, which actually is empty, because that one already fired, and that one's actually fired at ExCaL. Scud Storms cause so much damage, man. Compared to, like, a nuke versus GLA, or, compared to, like, a particle against GLA, if a, nuke versus GLA. If a Scud fires at a USA, for example, then the Scud does so much damage, but not really vice versa if it turns into a Scud war. The Scud Storm is by far the best super weapon in my opinion. I think there was another Scud fired then. Oh, I'm losing track of who's firing Scuds at who. I'm trying to find it. But yeah, the left team are getting pushed back too much at the moment. It seems like it's going to go 2-2. Did the... was there another Scud fired? There's a sneak attack now. I don't even know where these things are, man. Where the hell is the sneak attack? Sneak attack is at the bottom, at the top right. A load of markets there sold by ExCaL instantly. And actually, that was just a decoy from DK Crazy. He doesn't really have anything. It's just sent ExCaL packing all the way back. ExCaL does have a Scud Storm, but yeah, it was just the decoys. DK Crazy's sneak made himself 3 markets. Scud does come in. But yeah, Size is lacking really anything. He has a couple of markets. Doesn't really have anything to make much of an impact at this point in the game against this many buggies and stealth buildings of ExCaL. DK Crazy has almost 10k, so he's not out of it completely. Scud is ready to fire, but the question is, where do you fire? Ideally, you want to kill all them buggies because there are so many. Oh, the sneak attack was the top island and killed the oil. Very, very nice. GG from Crazy, and that was a crazy game. Longest game yet, 27 minutes, and that's to be expected because everyone was GLA on quite a big map, big-ish. But yeah, ExCaL played the best there. I'd say that's probably fair. DK Crazy playing the second best. Logica third. And then I think Size underperformed in that game. I don't want to pick on him too much because I got in trouble last time. Can't say too much bad about Size, but he didn't really have that much of an impact on the game, and he did let the team get the oil at the top. But I suppose DK Crazy didn't really help him that much at the top. He went to Fast Palace and got that battle bus out, but he didn't have any stealth tunnels at the top to support big Size when the Size got doubled. So yeah, you could say maybe DK Crazy's fault that happened. Okay, let's see what the next map will be. Okay, we're just waiting for ExCaL to come back, and then we'll kick off Tox and Nuke against Tox and Nuke on Tournament B. Potentially another big bunker game. I'm expecting this to probably go long. I can't really see it being that short. Big Size playing his Nuke. He likes to make lots of tier 1 units, whereas ExCaL likes to go faster Overlord. So yeah, going to be interesting. Okay, Logica is now be right back. Okay, people want to see Logica play as a color, so yeah, red is more visible on the map than yellow, so he will go red. Benjamin Dawes, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Mike says ExCaL has shown the best results lately. Yeah, I agree, man. Okay, we've got ExCaL now playing as the China Nuke. He is playing as the purple in the top right of Tournament B. We've got Toxin as the red for Logica. Bottom left, we've got Nuke for Big Size as the blue. And then down at the bottom, we've got DK Crazy as the orange GLA Tox. So yeah, I'm expecting this to go late. I'm expecting maybe some nuke cannons, probably just straight nuke mix actually. Yeah, probably nuke mix. Interested to see what build orders the nuke players go for here. He's gone for one supply back here and one supply here. Because the weird thing about Tournament B is there's so many buildings on it. So like GLA has a field day getting inside his buildings because you get the free RPGs. There's actually a Terror car from Logica. I didn't actually realize there was a Terror car here. Terror car there, actually, yeah. So he's gonna kill probably what, one dozer or one truck or something. Actually, the supply there from Big Size is messed up as well, and one dozer does get picked off straight away. So potential sign that he's gonna get dozer hunted now because he's only got one left. Yeah, this supply placement from Big Size is not ideal at all. That will slow him down significantly. Big Size sending a red guard up to the top, but there is another Terror car from Logica. I didn't actually realize there's so many Terror cars here. There was even another one. Terror car will probably kill the red guard. Apparently not. It's actually just going to go straight in the base. Don't tell me he's just going to dozer hunt. Oh my god. Big Size, baby. GG, that's over. That's done. That is done, baby. That is done. Poor Terror cars. Actually, a car's allowed. That's a good question. I need to check that cars are allowed. Oh yeah, cars are allowed. Yeah, cars are allowed, so yeah, the game is already over in my view. Big Size and no dozer. ExCaL will just go nuke mix. He's actually preparing a helix of all things. Crazy's establishing a tunnel down here. Logica already has a tunnel up here, and Big Size is just getting wrecked by Logica. It's getting absolutely minced. Logica's already inside here. Is probably going to get a super attack. Flame is coming in. Two helixes now for ExCaL. In my view, it's so hard here as nuke against Tox, just unbelievably hard because there's so many buildings. Tox just has a field day just getting in them all. So yeah, Logica is actually on the front supply and this supply. Nobody... Oh, they have taken the back one. Logica does have this tunnel here. Is establishing another one as well on the oil. So yeah, Big Size on one war factory, one barracks. That's his production. Even if he builds trucks here, he's still not collecting at the best rate. He's probably better off just giving the power to DK Crazy. I mean, it'll be a mammoth mission because even with the power, you've got so many things to worry about. There could be one player attacking here, one player attacking here. Got twice the micro versus just one set of hands. It's so hard. DK Crazy's ready to capture the oil faster than the other team. So DK Crazy's doing all right, but it's just them two Terror cars just literally wrecked him straight away. How the game would be significantly different without them Terror cars, we will now never know. So yeah, maybe someone wants to make a Tournament B V2 with no cars, a Tournament B no cars edition. So yeah, ExCaL's dropping down a propaganda center at the back. But yeah, I think he's recognized that actually going for ground units as nuke here isn't that much use. But really, they've just relied here on Logica dozer hunting size in like 2 seconds, and then that attack there did quite a bit of damage as well. Helixes are still flying around for the guy that asked in the chat. Stinger sight going down here. I mean, I think DK Crazy just needs to get the power. If he gets power and just bunkers in hard, I think he can win. But if the longer size is staying here, I suppose the only thing is the micro here is he is sending units in, whereas DK Crazy probably wouldn't be doing that. But he has killed a load of workers there. But he is throwing away XP at the same time because the enemy team are killing those battle masters. Even those battle masters suicide and kill the workers, you get the XP for the kill on the battle master, but you don't for the explosions on the workers. So yeah, I think Size should quit. Takes a man to know when you need to quit, and Size needs to quit. Given the power right now will have such an impact on the game for DK Crazy. I think he has a chance of single-handedly winning it with power and tox. He can just bunker in hard. Yeah, we're gonna see nuke mix, and that's what you're gonna need against nuke mix. You're gonna need to bunker in hard. Like, I don't really like. What's the point in investing in these tank hunters now? What's the point in throwing away these units here? Okay, you cleared a building there, and okay, he's causing a bit of harassment, but he's just giving away free XP. And look, all of these are $350 each. All of them could be used to make a market. It's just throwing away XP, giving ExCaL a chance to get some more artillery and carpets. Yes, Size honestly needs to quit. Technically coming through with a rebel. Let's clear out the building. This is why Tox is so strong. Big Size has been taking a hell of a beating here on the left side. The car's situation is easily fixed. Someone just needs to make a V2. Size finally quits, and he did quit straight out. He just went straight AWOL, so very, very nice. So yeah, now DK Crazy with power. Now we are on for a game. I do give him a chance. I still think it's quite even, but I do give him a good chance. The top team now needs to worry about killing that power. And DK Crazy probably wants to mine it and probably do maybe a few buildings around it just to make sure it survives. First Scud Storm is being dropped down by DK Crazy, and I really think DK Crazy's got a good chance here. Tox with power, do not underestimate that. Let's see here, like 19.6. So you see, again, I know he lost a few trucks there and that's affected it as well, but there's a 5k difference in the supplies. And that's only got 4 workers on, by the way. This one here is okay, 15k compared to 19k. It's just unreal. The perfect supply placement. People get bored of me going on and on about it, but this is a 4k difference. And at a top level game, it makes such a massive difference. The game is already over from that supply placement. You could say maybe that's a bit extreme, but here you go. This is why you need buildings around it. Now it's over. This is why you need to put tunnels around it straight away. Without that power, that's it. Maybe he's still got a chance. He has got a hell of a lot. Let's not count him completely out. But he's also got a lot to worry about. I mean, if any man's for the job, probably DK Crazy. But yeah, losing that power instantly as soon as Size surrendered. There should have been 2 or 3 tunnels around it. TNT coming through. Not sure what that was going to hit. don't really know if Logica should attack into that, to be honest, because there is a fully loaded bunker here, as well as battle buses and certain tox tunnels and everything. I think that was a poor attack from Logica. So it was a good start from Logica, where he got inside of this bunker, tried to establish a tunnel, picked off some trucks, and killed the 2 dozers with the terror cars. But ever since then, yeah, it's not actually been that good. He has 2 oils as well. Where's his palace? He got a palace. Okay, he's dropping down his first market. He's going to give power here to Logica. He's neutron mined the dozer. Sorry, neutron shot the dozer, so Logica will get power now. But the thing is, DK Crazy's GLA, he's already more advanced. He's got, in terms of tech and stuff, he's got 2 Scud Storms already. He's got markets already. And whilst ExCaL does have nuke mix, and he's got the he's got nukes of his own. 3rd nuke is about to be placed down. Battle of the super weapons, eh? This last game and this game. Crazy probably got nightmares from yesterday's neutron shells from the nuke. But once again, he's probably going to feel some pain, probably on one of these tunnels. So yeah, DK Crazy's going to have a nightmare to deal with that. I mean, if he loses a full tunnel to that, that's going to be painful. It's going to be a close game. Let's see. Yeah, now Logic has power. Only dropped down 1 power. I suppose it's all that's needed. What is DK Crazy really going to do against it? There's not really much you can do to attack it. It's a very, very bunkery map, by the way, by the sheer amount of buildings and the choke points and stuff. Epsi checked the rule. Yeah, cars are allowed. You're right. It's weird because sometimes they're allowed, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're allowed, sometimes they're not. Oh, did DK Crazy lose everything here? Or is he evac? I think he didn't have his tunnel full anyway. Ooh. Okay, DK Crazy knows about it now. Tunnel is empty. What's Crazy doing? ExCaL's floating almost 10k. Crazy like 6.7-ish. More tunnels being placed down, more markets. More battle buses being prepared by Logica. So Logica not wanting to sit this one out, and sorry, not wanting to sit this one down even, and play the long game. He's actually looking like he's continually going for the aggression, whereas Crazy is bunkering up. So if their aggression doesn't achieve a lot, oh, the battle bus is going to come in now. The tunnel is empty, and it might actually break through. But 2 battle buses go down without really achieving anything. Kills 1 battle master, killed 1 tunnel. But now the battle bus is going to go down. This one's going to go down as well. It is hard to attack here. DK Crazy has now killed that, so now he can finally use his tunnel again. But there is another one coming. There's a lot of nuke mix flying around. Three Scud Storms versus 3 nukes, and also 1 Scud Storm. All the action seems to be happening back here. Now there's a neutron neutron nuke cannon here as well. Oh man, they cause so much damage. I think the nuke is fired, by the way. Where's the nuke? It's going to hit here, probably. Any good player knows to hit the oils first. Both oils are dead. So yeah, the top team now have got the oil advantage. 2 oil advantage. Neutron nuke cannon again. Clearing out the buildings. Doesn't want to send his battle bus near that. Oh. Battle bus goes down, and the neutron fires. Doesn't kill anything though. It's got the same explosion really as the Alpha Aurora, the same look of it. DK Crazy quits. I think big mistake there from DK Crazy, not protecting his power. If it was me, as soon as I was given that power, I would drop 3 tunnels around it straight away. Maybe even box it in, like with markets. Or maybe build your CC in front of it to protect it from like artillery and stuff. Might take some of the shots away. So yeah, Logica and ExCaL go 3-2 up. That was a very bunkery game. And once again, ExCaL and Logica 3. Just make sure I got the score right. And Size and Crazy 2. El Scorcho, another big map. Lots of money on this one, and it's Inf and Demo. Okay, Inf and Stealth, actually. Inf and Stealth. I thought this was the decider, actually, but apparently not. We've now got Big Size in the bottom right with the China Infantry. We've got DK Crazy in the bottom left with the Stealth. Top left, we've got ExCaL with the Infantry. And top right, we've got Logica with the Stealth. Now, I anticipate this game might actually go long as well. Massive, massive map. It is an official map. Got 2 supplies in your base, which are those 2. You also got these supplies here for both players to expand to. So like whereas you've got supplies there. You've got this one to expand to as well. Really important part though is actually this part here with the supply. Refinery, probably less important, but still that's massively important in these 2 oils. Also, you control a lot of the map if you get this spot. So very big and important fight here on this area. So yeah, tunnel straight away from DK Crazy as you would expect. And actually, Size is opting to build his supply first, but a tunnel from Logica here. Looks like ExCaL will lose a dozer without achieving anything. I don't think he anticipated that to get up that fast. So yeah, dozer does go down. Now, I think this area will get shut down by him, to be honest. He's making a lot of infantry, though. That he has kept his CC, so he can't get dozer hunted. First quad out for DK Crazy, but he doesn't want to go around that corner because there's a load of tank hunters. Technicals from both players here in the middle now. TT on DK Crazy's tunnel. Not convinced that was worth it though, because the technical on the 3 terrorists is worth more than the tunnel. But you can get the XP for it. But DK Crazy's been cleared off this little island. Not interested in defending it. No toxin tractor or anything like that. I think he's actually sending through a technical to Logica's base, so maybe they're trying to double Logica on this right side. Technical comes through and killing a load of Logica's workers. He's actually going to TNT his war factory. So yeah, no war factory for Logica right now. ExCaL meanwhile just continually spamming from the barracks and also expanding to a new supply. The question is, will Logica be able to hold out against the onslaught from Big Size now that he's been TNT'd? And will Crazy actually be able to hold on here against ExCaL? What would have been nice from Crazy if he dropped off a worker with it as well, because then he would have been able to well and truly finish off Logica. Logica's actually expanded to a supply here, so he's still collecting on 2 supplies. Actually, he's got 3 supplies. I feel like a Helix probably would have been a good choice here from anyone, really. Well, especially from Size. He could have gone across the map to ExCaL's base, or he probably could have gone across to Logica as well. So yeah, Logica's going to lose this this area now. It looks like it will be handy if Crazy does get in there, because it will slow ExCaL down in terms of getting down here and putting on the pressure, because it is hard to hold this area, especially if infantry has hold of that bunker. ExCaL's now getting the oils. Question is, can Logica hold on in time for ExCaL to get really big and strong? Firelord says, are they on voice chat? Crazy and Size? Yes, they are. Beacon placed by Size in terms of getting that supply. It's Crazy actually expanding to the middle. The Size is hanging around a lot. Considering Logica got TNT, this area not been taken as convincingly. Like ExCaL just like built a barracks. Okay, lost his dozer, but he instantly just killed that tunnel and took the area. Whereas Big Size just hangs around a little bit too long. Played it different. He went for the 2 supplies War Factory barracks on the low ground. Kept his CC as well, by the way, so that's probably a little bit of the reason why he's slow. But actually now, he needs to capitalize, man. He knows Logica's being TNT'd. He's just hanging around too much. He needs the pressure in here and kill Logica now. Because Crazy's now under pressure because of he had to help. Because he chose to help against Logica. So how is ExCaL going to respond to this? I think he needs MiGs or something so he can actually support across the map. Because Logica's under pressure now, because he got slowed down significantly by that TNT. Can Crazy hold on here against ExCaL's attack? It's a pretty similar situation on both sides, but the only difference is Crazy has the middle. Crazy's doing a better job of holding here, whilst Size is actually managing to break through now. But he's sending his infantry like one by one. It's all going down. I think his outpost is empty. I don't know, man. Crazy's actually expanded to this supply on the right, but he's not making workers though. He made workers there slow. I think it's because he's paying attention over here though. Is his base going to go down? I don't understand how Crazy is the one being pushed back here by Logica, but Size is not pushing. Sorry, by ExCaL. Sorry, did I get that wrong? Crazy getting pushed back by ExCaL. Meanwhile, how is Logica still alive? I just don't understand. Where's the fast aggression? Something needs to happen, because at the moment they're going to lose if Crazy loses this base. Logic is actually now pushing through the mid. Domi, do I also follow DreamHack Master CSGO? I do watch CSGO. I'm not really up to date with like what are the biggest tournaments and stuff. But whatever tournament is going on, I'm usually watching it. Yeah, some of them I think are DreamHack, the Mage era and whatever else, ESL. My favorite team used to be Fnatic when they were a super on top, and then I kind of followed Olaf Meister to FaZe, and then FaZe became my favorite team, but they lost a hell of a lot. But then Nico became my favorite player, so I don't really have a favorite team at the moment, although I probably will be watching G2 to see how they're doing. But Zywoo and Simple are also amazing to watch. So yeah, both of the infantries in a similar position. They're both winning their area. ExCaL's now come into the middle to clear it. This supply is at risk going down again. MiG's coming through now for Size. And MiGs are now in play for ExCaL. Massive pop here from DK Crazy. And a lot of these outposts are probably going to go down to the MiGs and this pretty much full tunnel from Crazy. Size still pushing forward in this area here. The map's so massive. This map could easily end in a mismatch or a serious error or something. Mr. X says in the chat that Size is generally too passive. I totally agree, to be honest. Size is a super strong player, and against like 99% of people, he will just beat him. You can team up with him and play against any strong clan, and you will beat him. But if you're playing against the very top, which in this case it looks like it's ExCaL and Logica, or like when Crazy and Google played together, you have to be more aggressive. I don't think you can do this passive stance. Flamer here from Big Size. He is way ahead in terms of XP. This is the thing he told me last time when I told him off. When he told me off for saying he played bad. He said he didn't play bad, just check the XP, and he actually killed a lot. And actually, the same thing is happening here. He has killed 3K's worth of units. But I don't think XP means all that much, to be honest. I mean, it does mean a lot. It shows what you've killed. Yeah, I totally get that. But before, when Logica got TNT'd and Size had like 3 or 4 outposts here, like Logica should have been dead. Logica should have been dead like 5 minutes ago, in my opinion. Okay, Size got a lot of MiGs now. It's going to be the battle of the MiGs and probably infantry hackers soon as well. We're going to see any hackers. Let's see. This guy's on 10k, by the way. Logica doesn't really have all that much. He's got 2 supplies. And War Factory being rebuilt. So yeah, it's basically going to come down to Size and Crazy. Or mainly Size against ExCaL. MiGs coming through. This is going to be a decent hit, and this is where he's racking up his XP with these MiG shots. It's very, very nice. Lotus from ExCaL is capturing the oil of Big Size. Very, very nice. I think, you know, what would have actually been good there is to do a few cash hacks first, because now this Lotus is probably going to get hunted down. And not really be able to achieve anything else. Yes, it's captured the oil and it's going to provide a bit of harassment. That oil is getting money for ExCaL. Imagine a few cash hacks there. That would have been real nice, because chances of him looking there is probably quite slim. Cash hack could have been nice, but ExCaL probably thought his bank account was already full because he already had 10k. Don't need any more cash because I literally have nowhere to put it. Like, the map is getting quite cramped. I wouldn't have any room to put my cash anywhere. So maybe that's his thinking. Already have too much. Well, Crazy's still in the middle, so I think the bottom team have the money advantage right now. But the Lotus here from Big Size now will capture that. Where's the Lotus of that one gone? Of ExCaL? Yeah, it's been killed, I think. So yeah, I think a cash hack there would have been better from ExCaL. Would have been a lot better. GG from Logica. He's gonna give ExCaL his base. ExCaL will now be able to produce GLA with power, and straight away he's dropping down 3 arms dealers. Palace is now going to finish. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a very interesting one. Don't count ExCaL out. I mean, he's got a lot to worry about because he's got a lot of stuff over a lot of the map. There's a lot of MiGs. There's outposts in his main base. Huge attack here on the right, and I think this is the right thing to do. Attacking now, especially killing this base before ExCaL manages to get out pure spam, and that's a good idea. So a huge push here on ExCaL's base, and it looks like these arms dealers are going to get closed down. ExCaL has spent all of his money. I think the bottom team do not want to let him capitalize. On having GLA, they wanted to punish him straight away, and that's what they've done. I think that was the right decision. I think these 2 oils here should be a primary target as well. Take away some of ExCaL's money if the bottom team do want to close this out. But right now they've got a big advantage, I would say. Nuke missile been deployed by Big Size. Another outpost is picked off. And actually Big Size is working his way towards 5 stars. So he has killed a lot. He's killed more than anyone, actually. If we look at his units killed, that's units killed there. Units 130. Yeah, he has killed a lot. Mix coming in, clearing everything up. Do you think Mix reigns supreme here? Got carpet and artillery on one of the oils. Yeah, I like that from Size. Oh, it's not on the oil though. Akil's 2 war factories are still kind of good. Nah, that was real bad. 2 trucks and a war factory or an oil at this point in the game. You would take the oil every day of the week, so I don't understand that. It's like, I wouldn't say a rookie error. But any pro knows you need to target the oils here. It doesn't matter about that war factory. You cut the money off. That's what you need to do. Mr. X in the chat saying it's over. I agree. I think the bottom team are going to win. Size and Crazy going to get themselves back in this. 3-3. 2 nukes are out versus 1 Scudstorm of ExCaL. He's got it stealthed. He's going to try and bunker himself in. There is an oil there, by the way, that needs probably targeting as well. There is the what's it called? Reinforcement pad there. That's captured by Big Size, which drops the assault troop crawler. So I wonder if we are going to see the amazing UFO flying assault troop crawler. I'd love to see it, because if it landed here, it would kill all of this stuff. So I actually really hope I see it. I want that plane. The plane needs to spawn and then die, and then you will see an amazing UFO. Oh no, it's coming from that way. Ah, shit. But where's his... What the... What the... Where's his assault troop crawler? Oh man, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, Mix came through and doing a big strike on DK Crazy's army. He does have AP ammo and the junk repaired. Does take out a few Mix. Pepsi says Big Size is man of the match. It certainly looks like that now, but earlier on he definitely wasn't. So yeah, Size likes to play a slower, methodical, passive game, and now you're seeing that capitalized. Now he's got all his infrastructure. He's got loads of nukes. He's got his MiGs. But do you remember that DK Crazy did help double Logica, so Size kind of had it easier on his side. I think if anyone is playing out of their mind, it's DK Crazy, because DK Crazy made the play. He TNT'd Logica, and then also, like, he's here now with all these quads. He took the middle as well, and he held against ExCaL. So while Size might be MVP to you now, he might look like he's got the most stuff. Who made the key impact plays throughout that? And I probably think it's DK Crazy, because what would have happened if Logica didn't get TNT'd? Would Size have really taken that top cliff? Would he? I don't know. I'm just asking the question. So yeah, GG 3-3 is the score. Okay then. Off for the next game. Someone said, did I get in a fight with Size? Nope. I just say to see each game. I say each game as I see it. That's all. Alright, bottom left, we've got Big Size has the blue GLA Stealth. The south, we've got DK Crazy as the orange. USA Air Force. And the top right, we've got Logica as the GLA Stealth. And at the top, we've got ExCaL as the USA Air Force in purple. Okay, so do I play Company Heroes 2? Nope. 2 supplies going down for DK Crazy, and Size, is he going to drop down a second supply? He sent a worker there, but not doing it just yet. 2 airfields from ExCaL, 1 airfield from DK Crazy. And actually, he's rushing forward with a dozer. He's actually going to spot these 2 arms dealers from Logica. Actually, Logica going for 2 arms dealers. Actually, 3 arms dealers. What? So that's going to be a fake? As if it's a normal base and then these 2 are real? I think that's what he's done. First tentacle is out. It's going to be a 5 base there from DK Crazy. Yeah, so those 2 are real, and that one is a fake. Interesting. First tentacle is going to close down the airfield, so no Raptors are going to be able to be produced. First quad cannon is out. Worker is in ExCaL's base. Technical straight through from Logica is going to kill a load of workers. Size probably not going to be able to defend that. So yeah, it's already looking very bad for the left team. Size going to lose a hell of a lot of workers here. I don't know if you can come back from that this early on, losing all your economy. Is he going to... I don't know. ExCaL's going to be on more Raptors. Crazy switched into Vs for some reason. Yeah, the ExCaL+Logica look like they've got this completely sorted. This attack, the 2 arms dealers, with that one being a fake, is completely confused. Crazy coming in with V's now to try and defend. The Raps will just fly over though. That'll block the shots from the Hellfire missile. And Logic is just going to clear up. Meanwhile, Size is going for a counter-attack in ExCaL's base. And it's going to kill the main base. But he did lose a hell of a lot of workers, so his economy is hurt. He does have a rebel ready to capture the oil. And can DK Crazy hold on? He's taking a hell of a beating. But ExCaL's also losing his own base. He's escaped with the dozer. He has 3,100, so he can drop down a new supply in a... airfield somewhere, but right now he's just flying around with these Raps. So maybe with this play from Size, I know people say I was criticizing Size before, but actually he's kind of turned this into quite an even game now. ExCaL's base is going down faster than this base. So yeah, Logica has actually quit and going to give Logica the power. Actually, this dozer's here crushed a load of work as well. Logica only on 1,200. I mean, I thought this game was done, but this game is turning weird. Very, very weird. There's a lot of quads in Size's base, though. Does Size have enough to defend against that? His main army is here. So actually, his base is in danger of going down. ExCaL is now completely out. But yeah, if Size loses this area, Size usually takes good engagements, but he's desperate here. And actually, he's somehow still doing it. There's power there from DK Crazy. It's been dropped down just in case he is out. But what's DK Crazy actually doing? I think he's still crushing Logica's workers. So it's a very weird game, to be honest. I don't really know what's going on. This is very, very weird indeed. The Raptor's still flying around for Logica, but they're just gonna die soon because you can't keep them flying forever. He will go down. Quads here are gonna clear up. This power is still purple, even though ExCaL is out. Or magic there for you. Those there for DK Crazy is going to go down. Barrack still exists here. He's got a load of Chnooks here. Size now expanding to a second supply. I think Size and Crazy have got the advantage at the moment. Crazy still staying in it. He's got 1,800. Size was disallowed the oils, which is interesting. I thought that build order they had was so good. But maybe Logica's downfall. Maybe he needed a tunnel here and a tunnel in his base so he could actually support Size. I don't think he was expecting that big attack on ExCaL's base. So yeah, Size might have criticized him last game, but MVP here. Logica GG's and they've got the win. Very, very impressive and weird. GG 4-3. I thought that build order was super good. I thought Crazy was dead very fast. Crazy switched into Vs and somehow still won. 4-3 is the score. What the hell did we just watch? Yeah, so a sign of a good pro is when you know you can't win an engagement somewhere else, or what he maybe not had a tunnel there, he couldn't support. What can he do instead? Instead of just sitting around, use that time whilst they're distracted to actually go in and attack somewhere else. That's when he attacked ExCaL's base there at the top. So yeah, really, really interesting game. Really, really good game. Oh yeah, someone just pointed out that Size actually did have an oil in that game. He actually had the top right one, which I actually didn't realize. Okay, question is, where is Logica now? Tournament A. Put Tournament A V2, the more balanced version. Tournament... where is it? Tournament A V2, there we go. Okay, Stealth and Tank versus Stealth and Tank. This is going to be an interesting one. Stealth Tank, Stealth Tank. Welcome, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We've got Big Size as the top right as the blue China Tank. Bottom right, we've got Big Crazy playing as the orange GLA Stealth. Bottom left, we've got Logica playing as the yellow China Tank. And top left, we've got ExCaL playing as the purple China Stealth. Beacon placed by ExCaL. Maybe he wants to go for that supply. DK Crazy here likes to always go 3 supplies. I've played with him and against him before on this map. He'll usually take this one and do 3 supplies. Meanwhile, Size might actually go for... Is he going to do a war factory up on the hill here, it looks like? Pepsi said this is Crazy's map. I do agree Crazy is significantly better than a lot of players on this map. He's really, really hard to take down. But primarily it's because he goes to that 3 supply build order. But he's actually changing it up here. He's actually looking like he's going for a TNT. Needs to build more workers here and get that one a little bit busy. Crazy's dropping down a tunnel here, but there is a truck on its way. I think the truck will stop it just in time. It's going to be close though. It's going to probably get to what, 80%, 90%, something like that. Truck is still coming. Truck is still coming. Ooh, Logica's missed. Okay, does kill it now, but it's on 91%. Another worker can just be sent over there. Technical, does he want to chase this truck down first before he goes to the TNT? Or does he want to go straight for the TNT? Flamer actually coming straight through the middle from Big Size, and there is a hijacker there. ExCaL is running away. I think he should have gone actually inside of the tunnel with at least one of them, because he's going to lose one RPG now maybe. But the hijacker is coming through. Oh, does take it, does take it. Another flamer from Big Size. That truck is now killed. I think he got scrap from it as well, but it's also got a TNT. So where is that TNT going to go? ExCal's actually gone for the 3 supplies. And the second arms dealer going up already. That is a fake though, it is a fake. Crazy only on 2 supplies versus ExCal's 3 supplies. That's not really to be expected, but the right team seem to be wanting to be the aggressors, and so far they are. ExCal's actually sold that supply. So yeah, his 3 supplies has not quite worked out for him. Technical there does go down. Where is the TNT? TNT is actually coming through here. This is the TNT. And that's actually on ExCal's base. Is it going to hit the arms dealer or the supply? If it hits the supply, that'll be really bad for ExCal. Ooh, it's gonna... Oh, it might get a double hit. Oh, baby, that's going to hurt. Can ExCal shoot any terrorists through this gap or not? Massive damage inflicted on ExCal. 1 arms dealer has gone down. He's going to kill probably a load of workers as well. ExCal's slightly out of position there with his quad. And ExCal's taking immense damage here. It's going to be down to Logica to put on the pressure now on the opposing team. Coming through. That quad... the mines actually took down the technical in the end. So yeah, Logica now needs to cause significant damage. And Size needs to help here because his supply actually is going to go down, as well as this tunnel here from DK Crazy. DK Crazy now expanding to a 3rd supply. ExCal's now expanding up to a 2nd arms dealer. Nice and a little bit of a push himself here with the quad and with this flamer that he hijacked before. War Factory from Size is now going to get flamed down by Logica. So yeah, whilst ExCal took a hell of a lot of damage, now it looks like the left team actually securing a strong position in the middle of Stronghold. Yeah, Vinak, we have a lot of Russian viewers. Sometimes the chat will become a little bit Russian. We've got to make way for the Russians. So yeah, don't mute any of the Russians. We like the Russians. If they only speak Russian, then that's fine. We will take the extra 100 viewers or whatever. Russian community is massive and a very good community. Okay, so Crazy's taking a lot of punishment now. Flamers from Logica. Doesn't manage to clear out that bunker though. There are more units. Technical coming through now for ExCal. Flamer comes through to kill whatever's in that bunker, and Technical does come through to kill some workers. Now he doesn't have the veterancy on the Technical. ExCal has expanded up to a 3rd supply, killing a load of workers, getting some revenge on DK Crazy. DK Crazy is now under a lot of pressure though. It's looking like this might go 4-4. Okay, Big Size with the push of his own at the top, trying to push ExCal back, but I think DK Crazy's base is going to go down sooner then Big Size can cause the damage up here to ExCaL. DK Crazy throws in the towel, says GG. Will Big Size carry on? No, he won't. GG. If Crazy says it's GG, then it is absolutely over. So yeah, what went wrong for them there? I think they went for the fast aggression, but just fast aggression, although it worked really nice, does it really work that well on big maps? Or does it just allow the other team to come back with the economy? Yo, Dennis, welcome to the channel. Did I just put the score right? Yeah, it was 3-4, now it's 4-4. Okay, what is the map now? Yo, Ramses, welcome, man. Manic Aggression, that's going to be the map. This was the final from the previous set. Went to 6-6, and this was the final decider. We had China, and 1 infantry, didn't we have something like that? How do you become a chat moderator? Yeah, I can make you a moderator. The YouTuber themselves will make people a moderator. Sasuke says they give you 10 grand per month. I can't say that Lost Hero and Vinac are on 10 grand a month. Oh, they're on 10 grand, but it's Ugandan dollars. Or Ugandan pounds, whatever it is. Okay, inf demo. Haven't we already seen this? Oh no, we saw inf stealth in stealth. Okay, so welcome to Manic Aggression, game number 9. Getting your money's worth tonight. Maybe 10 grand of Ugandan pounds. In terms of high-level games, we've got Demo for Logica, bottom left. We've got ExCaL as the infantry top left, and then top right we've got DK Crazy as Demo, and bottom right we've got Big Size as Inf. So yeah, Inf, Demo, Mirror. Now, if you want to be a mod, you don't. It's nothing to do with YouTube. It's just the streamer just makes someone a mod. That is literally that simple. Just click on them and click mod, and that is it. Nothing to do with applying to YouTube. Every streamer picks their own. Just as any like private company would hire their staff, any streamer acts like that private company and hires their staff. It's literally that simple. YouTube has nothing to do with it. This is regular 0 hour 1.04, by the way. For the guy that asked, we've got Logica actually with an aggressive tunnel here on DK Crazy. Is he going to go for a TNT? Meanwhile, there's a Helix actually being prepared for ExCaL. No bunker drop down by the front, so we're seeing a similar situation to what we saw in the final last time. Technical coming through, and that's going to be a TNT, what I think is on Crazy's base, but the technical is going to get shut down. I don't think it's going to achieve anything. Might kill the barracks. Does kill the barracks, but that is it. And there's going to be a helix actually on the inf player, which is BigSize. BigSize is going to be notified this is coming because the flame is going to die there. Helix is flying awfully low to that bridge. In fact, I don't think that's physically possible unless your helicopter is from the Matrix. The blades were probably literally tearing up the road. So I think this is another decent strat you can add to your strat buck in 2v2 is where you think it's going to be this player against this player. Actually, you switch it up and do it diagonal. So Logica's gone for a TNT here, and then the helix was supposed to come in on BigSize, but actually because of the unloaded outpost, he's actually just gone on Crazy now. So Crazy's got a bit of pressure to handle here. He needs to hold on here. Technical coming through. Going to get some crushes. They're important crushes. Very important crushes. Crazy showing us how to play 2v2 once again. And all the aggression from the left team has been completely shut down. It's a failed TNT and a failed helix. ExCaL getting his oil, his second oil. Logica now trying to get his oil, but yeah, all of their aggression has not worked out. Nice defense so far from DK Crazy. He's held on against the helix and the TNT from two expert players, so well done to DK Crazy so far. But yeah, BigSize also forced that helix back. He saw the helix coming from that flamer as well, so right team are playing good so far. Very, very good. Okay, so important engagement here, and Size unloads all of his infantry and is going to take the battle against these quads. But the quads have actually got a decent angle here and actually killing a lot, and there's mix coming through here for ExCaL as well. And a lot of infantry does get picked off of BigSize. So yeah, BigSize's attack didn't all do that well actually, and the left team, considering all their aggression failed in the beginning, are actually now making progress here. Palace already been built by DK Crazy. No palace in sight yet for Logica. Logica will also manage to get this oil here, despite his original TNT failing. Yeah, Size not... Oh, he's actually capturing it now. Okay, well played by Size. So yeah, Crazy... That oil has died. Crazy does have a good map control because he's got these two tunnels here, but Logica still has this tunnel here. It's not been cleared yet. I think a nice TNT on that tunnel would actually be quite nice. A lot of quads here from DK Crazy, now going to be engaging the main base of Logica. But ExCaL is sending outposts down there to help out against them. But Crazy might actually just use this time to clear these tunnels here and help BigSize out. What is BigSize doing? He's actually in his main base. I think when he lost all of them infantry, that was a massive blow for him. So he's still just kind of recovering from that. Ooh, TNT actually failed there from Logica on the mines from BigSize. He often likes to get mines on his propaganda center, actually, BigSize. CC being placed down in the bottom left in Logica's base by ExCaL. Mix coming through, and that's going to be these units dead again. Size losing an outpost, and I think he lost the ECM as well, but DK Crazy, he's just the MVP pretty much every single game. Of all the players, his 2v2 level is amazing. He held on against all that in the beginning, and now he's putting on the pressure here against Logica. Logica does have a fair few quads himself, so it'll be an interesting engagement. Crazy just needs to be careful. He's going to lose one quad there, pretty much for nothing. Demo bike comes through and kills the outpost of ExCaL. DK Crazy applying the pressure. I don't know if... No, he didn't pop from there. Big Size's beacon. He's got a few more quads to put inside of his tunnel. They're actually vetted quads as well, so they are strong. And definitely worthwhile in this fight. A few more vetted quads here can tip the tide in terms of Crazy's favor by a lot. Yeah, a few more vetted quads there. So yeah, Size is still hiding away from these MiGs. There's actually no MiGs anymore. It's actually just Outpost now. Size is going to clear up this tunnel for Logica. But I feel like Size can now be out here. I don't think they realize of the lack of MiGs now. ExCaL is actually transitioning into a Helix. Okay, what's Size doing back here now? I think he's just scared of the MiGs again, that's all. But we know there's no MiGs, but he doesn't. He thinks there could well be MiGs. But even if you thought there was MiGs, now's the chance, because here's the quads. Oh, the Helix could get picked off. Oh, Helix takes a hell of a lot of damage. That Helix just needs to go back and straight repair now. Someone said Size lost all dozers. Nah, he's still got his CC. He's still got a CC and a dozer. Demo bikes, black market, no markets for Logica yet. A nice TNC on one of the oils would be pretty nice. Demo bike's now out for Logica. He's only on one arms dealer, whereas Crazy's also on one arms dealer actually. Demo bike coming in on Size's outpost again, and his outpost is going to get nailed. I think Size needs to transition into something else. Probably like MiGs. Yeah, I think MiGs or something. Doesn't have all that much money. He's got 3.5k. But yeah, I just like... The outposts all game haven't really achieved that much, but I suppose there was MiGs out before. Demo bikes are hard to defend against. Crazy does have an extra oil, by the way, than Size. He's got 3, whereas the ExCaL has 3 as well. So that's why ExCaL probably looks like he's got more. Artillery coming across actually from Size. Now, is he going to let the artillery hit? Oh, he's waited till the carpet definitely hits and then shot the artillery. So I like that. I don't know if that right one will die, though, especially when it gets repaired by the dozer. Going to be interesting. Does go down and kills the dozer with it as well. Very, very nice hit there. That might win in the game, the quick kill there. And ExCaL's actually a far way off. So, yeah, I suppose Size showing us he's boss with the XP. Again, he's killed a lot with it in terms of the XP. But Crazy is just bossing this game. All that magnificent defense he did in the beginning, and now he's pushing here. He's got the right amount of quads out. He's won loads of engagements, picked off their MiGs, killed this oil, secured this area now. Crazy playing this like an animal. But he's got 2 helixes to worry about on his base. And there are a few quads out. MiGs are coming through. Size did transition into an airfield. But Size's main base now is in danger. There are a few hackers out. Unloads his stuff, is going to kill the oil and maybe the CC. Hackers actually run into the engagement. Don't know what quite the hackers are going to do when they're under there. Don't want to be flying over that helix when it's probably about to be gunned down. But big attack here from DK Crazy, trying to attack ExCaL's main base whilst he is occupied over here. Yo, Azor, welcome, man. Quad's just getting gunned down, so they've taken quite a bit of damage here, but the most important thing are their 2 oils in each of their bases. Carpet now coming through for ExCaL. DK Crazy not taking off the pressure here, wants to keep the pressure on ExCaL's base. This tunnel is going to be engaged first, which is the reinforcements really from Logica. Logica pops 1 quad, but that's of no use at all. Just gets gunned down straight away. Power has been placed down by Size. But the artillery's coming in, so that's going to be dangerous. I think the artillery is going to kill it. Yeah, it does kill it. But the oil survives, and DK Crazy is one and truly killing the base of ExCaL+Logica. Sorry, Big Size is actually disabling the Lotus. Sorry, the... I can't even get my words out, man. What the hell? The outpost of ExCaL. And ExCaL's base is now getting captured. This is DoMiNaToR here. Is that Crazy? I think it is Crazy's. Yeah, it's Crazy's. Lotus and DoMiNaToR teaming up. Bite does go down. This tank hunter is still alive. Size doesn't have a dozer anymore, I don't think. He is hunted. And DoMiNaToR there, I think that was a Vet 3 Jarman actually from Logica, is going to actually get gunned down. I think he was going to plant some bombs on the oils, but yeah, sadly for him it does go down. Okay, so it's basically just what you can see on the map here now in terms of buildings. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 buildings against all of Crazy's stuff up here and Big Size. Yeah, it's 2 oils versus 4. Massive attack here for DK Crazy. Nimrab Ambush does kill 5 quads. Carpet Bomb coming in, might kill a load more quads. And Logica trying to still a massive defense, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the blue and the orange on the map just have way too much now. Size even amassing a huge army here, but DoMiNaToR is here to make them feel a little bit of pain. Doesn't want to fire yet though, because when he fires, he will reveal, so the infantry can then target it down. Nimrab Ambush actually on Logica's quads there. Yeah, I think the Crazy Size team has managed to do it here. But yeah, MVP Crazy definitely outplayed everyone here like an absolute beast. Who said be right back? I missed that. Did someone say be right back? Sizer said be right back. Sizer said be right back and hasn't surrendered. Big Size. suppose one benefit of not surrendering is you don't risk any mismatch happening. But at the same time, you don't want to leave Crazy in a hard game here. Crazy having to drop down markets now. GG from ExCaL. So Size has said be right back to Crazy and then not surrendered. To be honest, I've been in that situation before and Size has done that to me. Size does say be right back and then he just literally stays in the game. He has done that before. Right, so we're going to go 5-4 is the score. DK Crazy outperforming everyone, but yeah, well played. Well played to Size and Crazy. Okay, waiting for the next game. Size, I guess, is still be right back. Here he is. Okay, 5-4 is the score. People are taking tank and nuke, so I guess that is what we can see here. Tank and nuke mirror, I think it is. Okay, game number 10 coming up. Tank nuke versus tank nuke. And there will be opposite armies. So like nuke versus tank here and nuke versus tank here. Yo, Fia Vera, welcome. Got Big Size as the blue. Top left is the China nuke. On Overland Offensive, another official map. But top right, we've got Logica is the yellow. Also China tank. Sorry, China tank, not also. Got ExCaL also is the nuke, is the purple in the bottom right. And then we've got DK Crazy. He's playing as the tank. Let's let me get this right. So yeah, a lot of tank, a lot of nuke. What's the best strat here? I think 2 supplies, 2 war factories from both is probably what we're going to see. Logic is actually going up here, up on top of the hill, rather than actually going for this one. Interesting strat. Size of 2 supplies. And actually barracks from him on the second one. So is he going to bunker that off and try to get to faster overlords? Potentially. We've got 2 war factories. And 1 supply so far for ExCaL. So it's going to be about DK Crazy's defense. DK Crazy is going for 2 war factories up out the front. And Logica has established a war factory here on top of the hill. Big Size actually opting for a Helix as his next unit of choice. And this flame is going to come through. I might actually flame down Crazy's base if he's not careful. He has got Battle Masters and Outpost out there, which is good. And Big Size is here with the Flamer Deny on the on Logica's Flamer that came straight through the middle with his Battle Master. So nice start for the left team so far. Barracks now been placed down by DK Crazy and also a bunker. Logica now garrisoning this bunker here, and he's going to try and get in this one here as well. ExCaL's still active on the map with his two Battle Masters, but what damage will he be able to get done here? There's another Battle Master out for size. That probably will get taken out. ExCaL might be able to pick off a Dozer, and he's at least going to scout that there's going to be a Helix. The Helix is already being prepared, by the way. This Battle Master here, is that going to get in the supply line or at least kill the Dozer there of Logica? So its Helix now should be fully loaded. Still got one Tank Hunter. It's not actually gone inside of the Helix. He's only put 4 inside of there, so that's a mistake. But I think he's more worried about actually defending his base, so yeah, he's just rushed off. He's gonna lose... Oh, he only loses 1 truck, actually. It's a nice recovery there from Size. What the hell is he doing with this now? Meanwhile, Crazy's losing some trucks. Oh, is he gonna lose a second one? The radiation might kill it. Oh, it does survive. Only lost 1 truck. So I'd still say it's looking pretty good for the left team. They got a decent-ish position in the middle with that bunker there. But the thing here is the terrain. Actually, the rocket just shoots into the ground. So yeah, this Helix from big size changes the dynamic and makes ExCaL have to make more GATs. But right now, if that Helix just goes in, he can kill a load of Battle Masters. But there's no GATs out yet from ExCaL. There's a GAT here actually from Logica. Yeah, I'd say that's a nice idea there from Size. Rather than go for that quick attack or the quick aggression or whatever, he's actually gone into a Helix. So the Helix needs to be here now supporting. What's the Helix doing? Like, if the Helix had just hovered here, it could have picked off a few Battle Masters and then Crazy could have won it. So I don't understand why Size is going back. There wasn't really any GATs there to defend it, but Size just decided to go back. Flamer here, it won't kill the bunker, but it might actually cancel the propaganda. Is Size even paying attention? Yeah, he is. He cancels it. What, 4.7k? I think even more Helixes from Size is not a bad idea. Size still flying around with his Helix, but that Helix hasn't really been effective yet. It was like a good transition, and yes, it's probably made them... It's made 1 GAT here. Size now picking off some really key units, because they give a lot of XP, so it gets Size leveled up very, very quick. But ExCaL's already on top in terms of XP, he's on 1,000. Logic is still collecting from the middle. Size now coming in with that Helix again. It kills another Battle Master. It does get chased away. Even just 1 GAT of tank does chase away the Helix. And in that case, yeah, it does get chased down. There's another GAT coming in the main base of big size. I don't think that one will really achieve anything unless the Helix just gets caught out of position. So yeah, this GAT is going to cause a bit of damage to this Helix. This is actually an empty Helix. Size. Was there any guys in that? I don't think there was. So that GAT still paid off for itself. Lotus is now out for Size, but again, he's being very passive. Crazy's here in a 2v1, while Size is like busy making a CC and just not really doing much. Like, yeah, there's loads of Battle Masters here from Logica, and there's a nuke cannon here from ExCaL. I mean, if you just count ExCaL's army there, it wouldn't be so bad for DK Crazy. DK Crazy has to engage now. Has to engage. Nuke cannon has been shut down. What's Size doing? Crazy's in a 2v1 situation down here. And although he's MVP, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold to that long. There's a Battle Master coming in for a Size. Size is what? What's he doing? There's only 1 GAT now. The Helix can come in and clear this up. The 2 Helixes are now finally coming, but it's Crazy. He's suffered so much damage. And there's another GAT here now. I don't know what... I don't know if it's... Is this a joke? Is he just trolling around? Okay. Now he's coming. Okay, he's only half an hour late, but he's coming. Size has arrived. Better late than never. Does manage to clear everything up. Helix is now coming in. There's no gats out at all at the moment. See, Helix is now finally doing the damage. Just a bit late to the party, but I suppose there was gats out before, so as long as they still win, I'd still say Size did good here. He's hanging around a bit with these Helixes though on the gat. Size now capturing. Well, it's actually DK Crazy capturing the refinery. ExCaL now with the carpet bomb on DK Crazy's supply. Supply does go down with both the trucks. Size now has a lot of nuke. Sorry, not nuke overlords. I meant to say nuke overlords. Flamer actually killing the CC of Big Size. Artillery comes in and kills Size's second supply, or his main supply. Whoa. 4 Battlemaster drop in the back of the base. Not many people go for that, but it can clear up, and it has cleared ExCaL's second supply. Size is now in the middle, clearing Logica out. Carpet now coming in from Big Size. There's a Battlemaster on the bottom, won't achieve anything though because there is a bunker. The Size just needs to be careful of ECMs from the opponents, because a lot of ECMs can just shut these down easy. Okay, a lot of Battlemasters here. That supply has gone down to the nuke carpet. These Battlemasters, if they just go up to the top, they can finish this war factory easy. So yeah, Logica's in a bad way actually. He doesn't really have a lot because his supply there is being killed as well. So it looks like Size Crazy actually might go 6-4 up here. Artillery coming in and hits the supply, kills all of the trucks as well. Logica's actually selling his stuff. I don't know if that was wise, because what's he gonna? Oh yeah, he has a power. Oh okay, he has a power, so he's building a supply. Okay, fair enough. Crazy's still with a decent army out. Size now bringing in his overlords. He's got a double overlord there. Very, very rare unit, but does make an appearance sometimes. It's like a Siamese overlord. Up here, that supply has not been rebuilt, but massive engagement here. This will pretty much decide the game. Still a lot of units out here for ExCaL. A lot of GATs, a lot of ECMs. But I think there just might be too many overlords here for Big Size this time. But the question is, will the ECMs be put to good use? Size is trying to retreat. I don't know if trying to retreat there is the best idea. Helix now coming in from Logica and killing the overlords. This game is an interesting one. I still don't know who's going to win. It was looking really good for the left team before. Where's those 2 Helixes from Size? They must have died and I've just not paid attention. I think they've just died and I've just missed it. But yeah, it looks like ExCaL's going to win the game right now. It's looking like with the massive ECM count and the GATs. Size keeps coming in with the overlords and then running away, but the ECMs can just lock these down. I suppose Size trying to help as best he can now. Crazy's on 4.4k. Helix does go down. It's one little win for them. And ExCaL doesn't really have much back at home, so if a support power comes in and clears this up, which actually is ExCaL and Logica that are ahead in terms of XP. But I think it's the amount of the Vet 2 Battlemasters of DK Crazy that they've both teamed up and killed. It's given him a load of stuff. Crazy under a lot of pressure now. He needs an EMP. An EMP is really the only way back into this, but he's so far away from level 5, I don't really know if he's going to be allowed to do it. Helix now here from Big Size. It's killing the power very, very slowly of Logica. Logica is now expanding to another supply up the top here, but it's going to be met by Size's dozer there as well. Carpet now coming in from Big Size and actually just going to kill Easy space. Oh, it actually misses. I suppose it's got to come from a very far distance, so it can happen. Can happen. This is an interesting dynamic. Dozer meets Dozer. But yeah, it looks like DK Crazy's going to die here. I don't think he can stay in because he has got the level 4 tank drop. That could work. Size is still flying around with this, but it's only a speaker tower helix. There's no rockets inside of there. Those here are going to get picked off, but there is a gap chasing this. And even if that gets to a Vet 3 helix, I don't think it can take out a Vet 1 gap. Helix is going to run away now. That supply just get finished, and Crazy's trying to stay in just by placing buildings. He does have 9.8k, so that's one thing we could say about DK Crazy. He's floating quite a bit. But his whole base has been wrecked, so he actually can't produce anything right now. He still has this oil. ExCaL's been allowed to get this oil. Yeah, I think an EMP is the only thing they're going to save him, but they're all so far away. EMP has now been placed down on top of Size's CC. ExCaL just hanging around at the moment. Artillery coming across. Looks like it's only a 5-5 actually. It's been an interesting game. That is for sure. The chat's funny, man. Someone said was Size AFK for half of this game too. I don't know. Those helixes in the beginning, like his build order was super solid. His gameplay was super solid. It was just literally the only thing he did wrong was the helix just hanging around too long. He could have gone in and killed about 7 battle masters of ExCaL when he had the helix surprise element. Instead he just kind of hangs around here and then goes back. I don't understand that. When you do a helix, you have to be committed to it. Go in and cause the damage. Yes, you don't want to lose it, but at least go in, find a gap, and then run away. Don't just run away without seeing anything. This is helix coming in. Trying to pick off some tank hunters. It's going to get a Vet 3 helix. Very, very nice. But the helix is going to go down. I mean, what else is Size looking at? Okay, he's looking at this. He's got a Vet 3 over... No, Vet 2 overlord, Vet 2. Artillery comes in and kills Size's... one of his only buildings. It really looks like ExCaL and Logica are going to take this game. Crazy coming in now with his massive tank push, his 4 tank drop, and he has got a CC up, and he's going to build a new war factory. He's going to have like 5k or 5.5k to spend. Logica is peaking in this. Crazy needs to get to level 5. Size is almost level 5, but knowing him, he'll probably EMP Crazy. Size is going to lose his overlord at the top. Crazy now dropping down an airfield of his own, wants to go for a helix. He does have a few ECMs here. Don't know of what use they can be, but he has got them to his name. ExCaL now preparing a lot of tank hunters. He's preparing another helix. It really looks like ExCaL and Logica are going to take this one. It's going to go 5-5. Very, very evenly matched tonight. Helix now for DK Crazy. But Not sure how much use that will be. I think ExCaL can see that as well. Helix probably wants to fly over here and pop all these opens. DK Crazy can come in with his... Ooh. He could actually kill all of this. He could fly over that and drop a nuke. But he's losing HP on this. He's losing HP. He's not realized there's a GAT target in it. He's not watching. I think he could have killed that, you know, with a dropping a nuke on it. Mine drop. 2 players now level 5, which is big Size and ExCaL. But Size doesn't have a dozer. He is hunted. No CC. It's going to be just DK Crazy with the CC. But he's not level 5 yet. He's still level 4 with 4,000 XP. Helix coming in from Logica is killing the airfield. GG from Crazy. GG by Size. I imagine there's no way you can win, really. GG from ExCaL, GG from Logica. 5-5 is going to be the score. A very, very nice series so far. Okay, he said my choice. Let's choose. Let's see what we got. Dogs of War, I don't really like. We've been through pretty much everything. Maguso laser demo we haven't seen. Okay. Maguso. Laser and demo. Okay, we've got in the top left, or kind of middle left, we've got Logica as the demolition in the yellow. We've got ExCaL with the purple laser versus DK Crazy as the orange demo on the right. And then Size with the USA laser in the blue. Two Supplies War Factory Barracks is probably going to be the build order of choice from ExCaL. Yo man, thank you for the $1 donation. I won't try and pronounce the name. Atref Libby. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. War Factory and Barracks, Two Supplies, several tunnels from Logica. Tunnel probably could be a little bit better placed here, but will the entire match be uploaded to YouTube? Yes, it will. You can also, if you're here now, you can just rewind it and watch it. It's the same thing. Or if you want to watch this live and then watch the rest later, yeah, you can do it. It'll all be on YouTube. As are all of the streams. Okay, so Terrorist coming through now for Logica. It's going to hit the power. There's only one though. It won't kill the power. There's been a beacon now placed down by ExCaL. I think he thinks there's a demo trap there, potentially. Technical comes through for DK Crazy. Two RPGs are going to be dropped off. They're going to try to stop the worker. Is he going to actually stop the worker though? I don't think so. Those are risks going to get picked off. But DK Crazy. Oh, he does TNT the tunnel. I don't think there was a cancel on that either. So that's actually a very nice attack there from DK Crazy. So I'd give them the advantage so far. Big Size is repairing his power. Tech RPG push from Logic here, going to cause some harassment. Size just needs to get his V's out there and just laser lock instead. He's going to lose one V. I think that's unnecessary if he loses that V. He just needs to send that back. Is he going to leave it there? Looks like it. Ooh, technicals coming through now for DK Crazy. DK Crazy's teamwork is just so good. Coming here to help now after already a decent start there against them. Real good play from DK Crazy. Every single game, super solid. That V did get picked off, by the way. Logic going to lose. Ooh, almost lost one technical, but it does get back inside just in time. ExCaL's still collecting on Two Supplies. He's got a hell of a lot of V's out now, so that's going to be pretty hard to deal with. Gonna need some nice laser locks from Size, because you don't want to leave ExCaL alone for too long, because he will just build up that massive amount. And now you've got this to deal with. It's going to be hard. Technicals coming through for DK Crazy. There are a few V's out for Size. He needs to get here ASAP though and start laser locking this stuff. Crazy coming in with his technicals. Tech RPG does not pick off anything yet, and he's doing the wrong targeting with his RPGs. He is gonna kill only one. Size now coming in with his own missile defenders. Gonna try and laser lock one of ExCaL's V's. Does not succeed though. I think he lost. Oh, he did kill one of them actually. Okay, very nice. Crazy on collecting on 3 workers back there, and there's actually an attack going on here as well from Logica. But Crazy has managed to clear up that as well. So yeah, Crazy performing very well. But the left team and their aggression is keeping the right team busy for sure. Okay, big army from ExCaL once again. Size coming in to try to fight this. Evac there from ExCaL is going to chase them V's away. There's a lot of technicals here, and there's a wall of tunnels here from Crazy as well. Crazy does have control of this bottom right, whereas Logica has control of here. Don't know if this is the best engagement for ExCaL+Logica to take, because this wall of tunnels, the technicals and the V's out, is a pretty good hold so far from Size and Crazy. LaserLock comes in on one of Size's V's, and another one of his V's is going to get picked off, but Size at the moment is not going to be able to collect very soon from here, I would say. Size coming in with LaserLock. I'm pretty sure he could have picked off one or two of them, but actually didn't. Logica now getting the oil at the bottom left. At the same time, Crazy's poised to get the bottom right oil as well. ExCaL's going to get in the main base now of Size. Size's War Factory at risk of going down. I don't know if Crazy can hold against that. Meanwhile, Size has got this to worry about as well, so Size in a difficult situation. ExCaL causing some big damage. Both Chinooks here have gone down. ExCaL's army will actually get trapped. Technical's chasing this down along with the V's from Size, and that army has gone down. But Size is losing more of his base here to Logica. Logica's also dropping down a palace. He's going to have decent tech position. Crazy now finally getting the oil at the bottom right. I think Big Size is going to die here. Size dozer hunted as well. I think he's dozer hunted. ExCaL coming in with his V's at the bottom, and he's going to kill the quad. Load of technicals out there for Crazy. And this is a real nice play from Crazy. Taking out them V's. He might take out more as well. Crazy is not finished yet. Okay, he is. He's finished now. No search and destroy. Technicals coming in once again. I thought he was finished, but apparently he's not. More V's are getting picked off. And again, another V. It's an insane play by DK Crazy. Taking out so many V's. Not to mention all of the decent hold he did in the beginning is now transitioning to quads. Size still active on the map with these three V's. Needs to be careful with the demo trap though. Size's kryptonite is definitely a demo trap. Crazy now putting on the pressure with the quads on ExCaL's second supply. And yeah, Size just needs to be careful of a demo trap. We know there's none there, but he's not flying that drone ahead. But yeah, now Logica's main base is under a bit of threat now from these 3-4 Vs. DK Crazy throws in the towel, GG. I don't think that was 100% over, you know, because Size was about to do some big damage there. But yeah, unfortunately, Size was getting... Size got wrecked. GG. So Logica and ExCaL are now one away from the victory. I think Dogs of War is the only map left, I think. No eco map. Not a fan of this one, to be honest, but there you go. Like, rather than this one, I'd rather see like that middle fight that we saw yesterday, the final game yesterday. Middle fight, do you remember? Middle fight. What else did we see last time as well? Yeah, last night we saw Ghosty Rocks. I think both of them are better additions than Dogs of War. Dogs of War is cool and it does add variety, but it's like a forced no eco map and it never results in a game longer than like 7 minutes, for example. Make I think is good too. Unity A. Don't even know what this one is. Laser and demo, is it? Or something? I don't know. Killer17 says, I think they're demoralized after that nuke tank game. Could be. Of course, we don't know. We're not the players, not on their team chat. Don't know how they think. Could be. I think Size is probably one to get demoralized. I think he's losing a lot more now than he used to. Like when we saw him play against ExCaL. The other day I asked him like, what's your best army, like what matchup do you want, and he said none at the moment or something like that. Was it ExCaL he played? Yeah, it was ExCaL he played. So yeah, I think his Size can lose his morale, but I don't think so here, but it's a good point. It could be. Of course, DK Crazy might have lost his morale. Never know. I don't think so. I think they're quite solid-minded people. But let's see. Okay, we've got Logica is the Jelly Vanilla in the top right. Then we've got ExCaL as the USA Vanilla and the far right. So yeah, Chile and USA. And then on the left side we've got USA for DK Crazy. He's really good on this map with USA, by the way. He's really good in any 2v2 map, but don't underestimate on this one. He's going to be really good. And then we've got Jelly Vanilla for big size in the bottom left. Who is going to win this one? Well, ExCaL and Logica only need one more to win, so if they win this one, it's done. And if Crazy and Size win, we'll go into a decider. I actually don't know what the decider is. I'm going to have to check it out. Forward tunnel here from Logica. That's probably not going to get finished. That missile defender probably will just finish it. Crazy is running around with this Chinook. What is he going to do with it? Might combat drop. Okay. Ooh, needs to be careful though, because there is a laser lock on his Chinook there. So he's actually done a really nice drop. He's actually killed the ranger of ExCaL and actually dropped his supply. So ExCaL currently not collecting. That's a really nice drop there from DK Crazy. Showing us how to play these 2v2s yet again. Logica coming in with his aggression just like the last game. Is he going to stop the oil capture? Maybe. He's going to get laser locked, but is he paying attention? Ooh. Does manage to crush it. A little bit of a lag there, by the way. Spiked up to like 18, maybe even higher. Ooh, Size. He didn't move his technical out, and there's a terrorist on the dozer. It's as Crazy as dozer hunted. Crazy is hunted. Yeah, so I mean, Crazy could give power to Size. Size might be able to win that way, but it's going to be hard against two. Tentacles here for Logica are caught out of position. Second arm still being produced by Size. Size putting on the pressure here, but I think even though Crazy has been dozer hunted, the damage he already did to ExCaL, slowing him down in the beginning, has now allowed Size to get in this position here. But yeah, actually the laser lock from ExCaL looking pretty good. So yeah, right now the right team definitely have the advantage. ExCaL still has this dozer here. He's also got this dozer at the back here as well. Size coming forward with 3 more quads, but not really sure how much use that's going to be. I think what they need to do now is just mass produce missile defenders, get them here with quads and push in. That's probably their best bet. Crazy switched into V's. That could work as well. Let's see. Right now, Crazy's only collecting on one Chinook there, and he's also collecting on one Chinook here. He does have the 2 oils, but ExCaL's not actually collecting there at all, actually. So yeah, it's still quite an even game, but that oil's not actually been captured for the left team. Big mistake. Huge mistake. They've not coordinated who's taking that, and Crazy's now going down there with the Ranger. So yeah, are we going to see a little bit of lack of communication affect their game on the last game? Potentially. Crazy's now got a lot of V's out there, and he's pushing at this top side. That tunnel does get cleared out, and he is now pushing in. ExCaL's going to come back and try and defend this with probably some laser locks and then quads or TNT from Logica. Another tunnel going down, and these V's might get trapped up here from DK Crazy. Size needs to now put under pressure as well. He's only just getting that oil, whereas that range is going over there as well. So that's the lack of communication you're seeing in that between the teams. Size now pushing forward. Oh, this quads. Yeah, they are going to get it. And a failed TNT there from Logica. I don't know if Logica necessarily needs to go for a TNT at this moment. They just need to defend. That's all they need to do is make loads of quads. Don't think a TNT is needed. Because a failed TNT like that is a big loss, like 1,500. That's one way. With losses like that, you could actually end up throwing the game. Strategies end up being deployed now by ExCaL. Huge V army now, and they need to do the damage now before he gets on search and destroy, because when he gets on search and destroy, that's going to become so hard. They're going to get sandwiched in here. A lot of quads, a lot of missile defenders on both sides. Needs to evac his stuff. I don't understand why he's not evac. He is evac now. A lot of quads from big size, a lot of missile defenders. All of his stuff, that attack's not gone well at all for them. All of Crazy's stuff has gone down. Size now attacking here at the top. The attack here has not gone very well. TNT is now coming from Logica and actually does hit the power this time. So I suppose now hitting the power, that's good. Why does nobody get the isotopes ability for Nuke General? Because you don't really need it, to be honest, because Battlemaster's Suicide in the beginning is something that you actually want. And then in the late game you have Overlords, and when an Overlord explodes and does damage to the Overlord next to you, it doesn't really impact the Overlord next to you a lot, and the Isotope's ability actually costs a lot of money. It's like 2,000 or 2,500, so that's another free Overlord that you could have had. So yeah, that's the primary reason why. I do see it sometimes, but not a lot. Size putting on the pressure here now, and he's killing the oil. He's doing a good job so far, making ground. He's got a tunnel at the top as well, big size does. And yeah, both of the oils will go down. Crazy keeps coming in though with no evacs. I just don't understand his late evacs. Why doesn't he just evac everything? ExCaL's now on level 3, by the way, so we're going to see Pathfinders and probably A10. Crazy's probably going to get kicked out. But yeah, right now they've got an economic lead here on the left side, with them 2 oils down. But ExCaL does have the range advantage. He's got the search and destroy. But Crazy's not collecting there, and size is only just expanding. So yeah, where's the A10? We've got Pathfinders now, so now he can't evac. Now he literally can't. But yeah, I think Crazy missed the trick there with the evac. Where is the A10? Don't tell me he's not got A10. Is he even placed down a CC? Oh, he's got a CC back here. So where's the A10? Maybe I missed it, or maybe they're saving it just for a defense rather than attack one of the pointless buildings now. Maybe they're saving it. But yeah, ExCaL's losing the Chinooks here, so Size is doing some good damage. Much needed damage. They need to do the damage now. Crazy coming in, picks off a quad. It's always hard to attack into here because of that tower and because of this bunker. If they control both of them, it's hard. Especially with this palace here, and there's Jean and Kel as well, by the way. So yeah, can the right team withstand the onslaught from the left team at the moment? ExCaL and Size leading the way in terms of XP, but ExCaL especially, he's got a load of Vs out now. And I don't really know if Size can hold on against this with the battle bus here as well. Search and destroy Vs versus just regular quads. There's no buggies in sight. I think ExCaL and Logica are going to do this again. Crazy coming in with an attack. It's doing some damage, but it's this massive army here from ExCaL. I really don't think they've got an answer for it. Size coming in with a big army of quads again, but now he's going back. Oh, it's looking pretty bad. I think this is it. I think it's going to go 7-5. ExCaL pushing forward with this massive army of Vs. GG's from Crazy. Well played. GG's well played. But they're both quitting now. There's nothing they can do. So yeah, in terms of the challenges then, ExCaL and Logica 7-5, which I think is the same score as last time. Oh no, it was 7-6 last time. Now it's 7-5. So yeah, GG, well played to them. I think they're undefeated in terms of challenges. I think they've only done like 3 challenges. One against me and Size, which we lost. And one against Size and Crazy before, and one against Size and Crazy here. And so far, yeah, they've won all of them. So yeah, very, very strong team. Yeah, GG. Congratulations to them. They'll win $50, sponsored by aka Baloney. So $25 each. Hopefully you enjoyed this challenge. Almost reached 500 viewers. Again, Zero are doing very well at the moment. So yeah, congratulations to ExCaL and Logica once again. But yeah, Size and Crazy not strong enough here. But what could they have done differently? Which matchups could they have stolen? Which ones could they have won? I think that nuke and tank, if Size had used his helixes better, he could have they could have robbed that one. In that final game there, I'd have to probably check the replay and analyze what they could have done better. But yeah, I feel like it could have gone to a decider, but unfortunately this time, yeah, we're not going to see quite a decider. So yeah, GG's. Hopefully you all enjoyed this one. Thank you to everyone that tuned in, new subscribers and stuff like that. Hopefully you had a nice night of 0 hour. And stream's going to end there, and I will see you probably a little bit later on in this this weekend. But yeah, set yourself the reminder for the grand finals of the Domination $1,300 tournament, which is on the 11th of December at 18:30 GMT. If you didn't see my previous video, by the way, about a little teaser trailer for it, make sure you go and check my latest video that I uploaded. It's only like a minute long, but I recommend you check it. Anyways, GG's, and I'll see you very soon.